You know why we're not afraid? What? He's great in was destruction. Y'all think it come back in all peace? You got another thing coming. So we're out here fighting for our brother. We ain't marching saying, yes, we can. No justice, no peace. God, fight for your sons and your daughters. I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog. I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker, go. It's my battle cry. Oh! Isaiah 14:21, that ancient version of that gun that swore. They stole our name, they stole our shit. We real Judites, motherfucker, Jewish. We Lord. Generals, arm your soldiers. We fight tonight like we supposed to. They inherited lies. I'm referring to all whites. I'm referring to riches, white privilege, given through genocide. And they gotta pay for that. God say, Jacob, gon' take it back. I cry aloud, I spare not. This good bread, my sharecrop. This lily grew through concrete. We march to our own drum beat. We the chosen. No inclination to kick it with y'all. Raise Babylon to the ground, then watch it fall. Obadiah said you'll be wiped up for theft. These are just words, worry about what come next. For Negroes, Latinos, we better than all, not equal. My natives no red dot that feather. Me primo be smooth like that leather. Until it's time to bring the war dogs out, put the headdress on. War paint and I'm not wrapped too tight. Got 400 years on my back. I'm angry dog, I'm black like that. Won't contact with you whites. And all the niggas I stand here with, they share my same sentiment. I'm fucked up tonight. Won't kill my brothers no more. Want all the smoke, motherfucker, go. It's my battle cry. I got the spirit of grandfathers past. Front porch sitters, Nat Turner dangerous. A real life illustration of angry and that painting. Of Malcolm staring out the window with patience. One hand on the curtain, right hand on the AK spits. 47 rounds, all to bring down Satan. Same way Abel was killed by Cain. This will be an introduction from the fuck shit into the fire. Probably join the list of artists who died before they retired. Most High said I'm higher. Sire will never spit a line aimed at my kind, less meant to uplift. Toughness will be redefined in my rhymes. A squad of men with the spirit of God, with an affinity to point their weapons not at the brethren but at the enemy. Khaki-colored kids, baptized in the flames of combat fashioned. In the trap we escaped, our fate was to be great and noble. Moses reincarnate, so be hopeful. And know, I bring word from A and O to Pharaoh. And white folks let my people go, cause it's my battle cry.
Hey, Shalom Israel. Most High bless. Welcome.
Shalom.
And we have a guest tonight on the show. El brother.
Shalom.
Big Quan in the building.
Shalom.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, shalom. Saw Israel out there, man. I'm a special guest. Came up here to visit the elder for a couple of days. Got out of Babylon real quick. You know, New York is the battlefield. Came out here to visit my elder real quick. Fellowship with him but all praise to the Most High. I'm here and we're ready to rock, man. Let's get him. Let's get him, Ak. Let's get him.
All praise. Anybody introduce yourself? Anybody in FOPE land don't know who my brother is? Introduce yourself.
Brother, my name is Brother Daquan, aka Yashar Ariyah. You can find me on Facebook as Yashar Ariyah. Instagram is Yashar Ariyah. I've been around these folks for a long time. I haven't been on the show much, but you'll be seeing me more. Most High will, but I'm happy to be as a special guest. And who's ready to get foped up tonight?
All praises, all praises, all right? All praises. So look, hey, look, we just gonna really just we come here tonight really just to chat. You know, we invite anybody on that want to dialogue on any topic that you may want to dialogue on. You know, we can talk about it. So, you know, but we talk about a few things. We all know that the brother from HOI came on the other night. Man, brother name, apologize for getting your name, brother. Came on here. Some people say not a brother. I just brother in the spirit because I like the spirit. You know what I'm saying? But
his name's Citizen.
Right. Yeah. So right. So I just want to talk about a few things. I'm not gonna make everything about week Ephraim tonight. All right. We're not gonna make anything about week tonight. You know, so we, like I said, we just come on a dialogue, so on and so forth. However, let's land me back on a few nights ago when the brother came on here and he was talking about weak Ephraim, right? And it's not to slander or bring him down in any shape, form, or fashion. You know, even though he's not Israelite, even though he's not an Israelite, straight heathen, talk about weak Ephraim, right? And I talk about him like that. He put a video up about me and Shashan, which is totally disrespectful. Now, the scripture talks about a double-minded man, a forked tongue, a snake. You understand? A snake split in the middle, right? From the rooter to the snake, a scorpion, right? And we're going to prove that because, see, camp hoppers, you know, unless somebody in that organization really messed up, messed up real bad, I can understand, right? But if you are the seed of the wickedness and then go around spreading slander about other people, then hey, it's you that got to be called out. So I want y'all, I always talk about reflection, right? Reflecting on other people, right? And you're actually talking about yourself. Now, weak Ephraim is in the congregation of HOI. Now, I'm laying down the premise, the grounds of this. He's in the congregation of HOI. Now, he's going to say something in a statement, right? And he's actually going to talk about a person that's leading their organization, right? Now, this is a double-minded man, right? This is somebody that's actually returning to the vomit, right? Licking up the slop. And I'm going to prove it. We're going to prove it tonight. Now, you watch this. I'm going to have Shasha. If you brothers want to comment on before we show the video, you're more than welcome to. Because this guy was talking about another guy that's the head of their congregation right now, right? A lot of people accuse a certain brother about adultery, right? A lot of people accuse a certain brother about stealing the finances, right? Without mentioning this brother name, right? Let's see, can you peep out who he's talking about? And this is before he was in HOI. Now let's see, can you put on your wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and find out who he's talking about? So Shashan, you want to speak on it before?
I'm gonna let Shem go. I'm gonna get a scripture real quick.
Okay, good.
I ain't got nothing to
Go
say.
ahead, Shah. Play it.
Oh, you want to play it?
Okay, go ahead. Let's play this.
Praises.
Yes, sir. Play this video. Now, y'all tell me who he's talking about, right? This is what Camp Hart. Watch this. Let's get it. Double-minded, double-tongued.
Brothers going to camp with their knives. Tired of brothers putting shrimp in their rice. Tired of elders sleeping with your wife. Tired of elders stealing your tithes. Come join the AOC in my Suge Knight voice. Shalom.
Pause. Now I want to go back to the beginning. He said, tired of brothers carrying knives and sticks and whatever like that. Now, mind you, the brothers in Atlanta was accused by former members in HOI carrying guns and box cutters. Now, he's talking about HOI. He said, you're tired of that? You're tired of that? He said, you're tired of elders sleeping with your wife. You know who's accused in HOI of sleeping with people's wives. He said, you tired of brothers stealing your tithes? Right? An elder that's the lead of that organization back in 2012 was accused of stealing tithes. Here's one that got me though. You're tired of brothers putting shrimp in their rice? I wonder who in the hell is he talking about? Who is putting shrimp in their rice? Right? Stuff comes out unawares. Right? Could it not be? Could it be? That's the doo-doo face. He smells shit. Because he knows we talking bull shit. You got people, I call when I had this job, right? This guy said, man, you know what? That old guy, all he do is sit around and bull sit, meaning bull talking and sitting on his behind, right? Bull sitting, right? So he saw it, he smell it. And his gangster bullshit voice. You tired of your elders putting shrimp in your rice? You tired of elders sleeping with your wife? Right? You tired of elders stealing your tithes? Hip Hop said, join AOC.
He said it right on the nail. Everything Zabak does.
Yeah.
On the nail.
On the nail.
On the nail. So you know he was talking about Zabak.
He was talking about the nail. Exactly. Now that man is 69 in Zabak. Because he's licking the rooter to the tutor right now. Right? He's licking the rooter to the tutor right now. Listen up. How can you talk about a man like that, right? And now you're over there bobbing for apples. He bobbing for apples now. In his Suge Knight voice. Take it back.
Look, wait. I gotta wait to do the face.
Look at the doodle face. So, hey, y'all want to say what you want to say. We're going to call these wicked demons out. You got a scripture. We're going to call these.
Something else.
Tired of brothers putting shrimp in rice?
Hold on. Who in the hell is putting shrimp in their rice? In HOI. Because we know what he's talking about. Tired of putting shrimp in your rice? Who in the hell over there eating shrimp? We want to know this. And like he said, in his gangster Suge Knight voice. Right? Pull-up boys. There are some real pull-up boys out here. All right? There's some real pull-up boys out here. So watch how you steal people's names. Because it's the real pull-up boys down this area where I stay. Gotta hope they don't find out you calling yourself pull-up boys. Thief. One more time, take it back and listen very carefully. You tell me what you're talking about. Then he say, join AOC. Come on, man. What's going on here?
We want to do the face. Play it one more time with the do the face. The people.
Tired of going to camp with their Nikes. Tired of brothers putting shrimp in their
mix.
Tired of elders sleeping with your wife. Tired of elders stealing your tithes. Come join the AOC in my Suge Knight voice. Shalom.
Now, how can my Suge Knight voice? How can anybody in that organization trust that guy?
Right.
How can you trust him?
The last thing he said was key. He said stealing your tithes.
Right.
Now, who's stealing tithes in Israel? That's what you got to ask yourself. Who's out there stealing your tithes in Israel? So he had 4 key major hits on point. And y'all sitting up there fellowshipping with this man, following this man, sending donations to this man, supporting this man, and then the truth has been exposed about this man years ago, and yet y'all still dealing with this brother. And I don't know if it's just Stockholm syndrome that y'all don't want to believe is true, but the facts is already out. So just let it go. Let it go.
He said one real good thing. You can join AOC. That's
AOC.
That's if you want to join a good New York camp. Yeah, you
join AOC. There you go.
But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much the only relevant real thing he said about what was good. The rest of that shit, nigga. I mean, you spoke about that. Why the hell would you go? I don't know. Shalom, Flyer. Shalom. I don't know.
I want to read something real quick, Israel. It seems like we preach this Bible, man, but it's like, are we really living it? And it's like, it's so easy to cut each other with scriptures, get this scripture, that scripture, it sound good. But then when you read it and it applies to brothers, it's like they're non-exempt to these scriptures. So I want to read something real quick. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 1. It says, wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envies and all evil speakings. All you niggas do is talk about each other. As soon as somebody get butthurt, the first thing they do is go on YouTube and start backbiting and start talking about brothers like females. And yet this is the first verse. It's not even the whole thing. And it's cutting your own self, but yet you give the scripture to everybody else like it don't apply to you. Hypocrisies, hypocrites. Hypocrites. This man y'all just watched this man exposing everything that camp does of that leader, and he jumped to that bandwagon.
Birds with the same feather, what?
Locked together.
There we go. Right? But here's the thing, right? And it's not that we are talking about, right? We're supposed to rebuke them sharply, right? And we warn them to flock. We warn them to flock.
Scripture said was one of the sheep.
One of the sheep. Listen, what we saying is we revealing it because even a guy came on here 2 days ago in that camp, right? And guess what? Not Negro, right? Of Hispanic descent, exposing another Hispanic.
Yep, a heathen.
Right? And that guy was nice, man. He was cool. He was humble, right? And he loved Christ, and he loved his people, and he loved you Negroes too, you know. But you can't say we exposed it. He brought wheat Ephraim in this.
Right.
He brought it.
And nobody even asked him. So what does that say? The spirit was on this brother. And you know what's funny about this Hispanic culture? You guys are so family close oriented to pamper and cover each other's dookie. But it's funny how these later days or these later times, all these brothers been coming to war. It's always been Judah against Judah. It's always been Negroes against Negroes. And now you finally got Hispanics saying, you know what? All right, I can't take it no more. I'm exposed to dirty laundry behind the scenes about these brothers. He ain't telling them to do it. That's the spirit convicting them. Because they can't take it no more. They can't take it no more. Y'all got to understand something. You know, even from my perspective, if the scriptures tell you have to test the spirit, what spirits y'all really testing when these brothers are a bunch of niggerites, frauds and fakes, and sit up there running their mouth sounding so good to their ears, y'all just sit up there like, ooh, it sounds so good. Ooh, it sounds so good, like the church. And then all these brothers is false prophets, false teachers. How can you become a chief Ephraimite in 3 years? 3 years. Where? Where is that in the scriptures? Chief priests, all these chief. That's why they always had that saying, there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. That's exactly what's going on in Israel. Everybody's a chief. You join the camp, you're there for 6 months, you get 3 butt buddies, they agree with you, they don't agree with the elder, so we're going to jump off, make a new name that got a little swag, and now we got a camp. And now because I'm the one that runs my mouth the most, I'm the leader. That's how it works. Or you stay with a camp for a couple of years, you feel like they don't give you enough teaching or mouth time, so you get butthurt, you go open up another damn camp, and you start running your mouth. And that's what we've been dealing with. This more camps, and you got Christian denominations.
Daquan.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead,
next year, it'll be my 10th year in Israel. And I've been with the same camp.
Hallelujah.
I've been with one camp.
And you with the same camp, exactly. And you know what's funny? Next year is your 10th year, and next year be my 10th year. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
And guess what? I may not be in the camp, but I'm still rooted. Right. I ain't changed. I didn't dance. I ain't do the what do you call it, the Cupid shuffle. I ain't do the chicken noodle soup. Right. I'm still rooted.
No, don't be lost. Nothing wrong with LC. We're not talking about LC. Play it again so you can understand where we're coming from. We love the brother LC. What we saying is he's a backbiter, right? A friend that can't be trusted, right? He left AOCE, right? And then talked about another camp. And now he's in that same camp that he talked about. He's in that same camp. He talked about a leader, and he's in that same camp, right? Kissing that leader ass.
That's Shania Yashala. Yeah, Shania, that's we're not talking about AOC, sis.
He started a lot of problems in AOC. A lot of people don't know that. Caused issues up there, fights and stuff. We was there. You know what I mean? That's what I brought out about him months and months ago. A lot of people don't know that, but he started a lot of shit up there. He started that issue with Sankofa and then got scared of him. Didn't want to fight.
Yep. Up there shoveling doo-doo in his basement. I'm gonna find that video, heathen. Shoveling doo-doo.
Right. Get that Ezekiel 33.
Tired of
Shoveling doo-doo.
brothers stripping their rights. Tired of elders sleeping with your wife. Tired of elders stealing your tithes. Come join the AOC in my Suge Knight voice.
You see that?
Shalom.
And it's Suge.
That's a nigga light. If y'all don't know what a nigga light is, that is a nigga
And his
light.
Suge Knight voice.
In his Suge Knight voice. That means in the scripture, now I'm gonna get another scripture after this.
Question about whether people of African descent were present in biblical history. The Bible is Black history, explores DNA evidence, and the work of historians and scientists were part of the Israelite community in the Bible.
My bad.
The world's first man.
My kids.
Yeah, we don't want to see Farrakhan, man. People paying good money for this. This is fight night for Mike Tyson, man.
Zero money, $0.
Look, they paying good money. They sitting in their seat, they got their popcorn. Come on, man.
No money.
I'm sorry, man.
Look, no money. Look, where you take your money?
You know, my kids, man, they called me. I had to run in there and see what's going on. You want this next video?
Wait, hold on, Shem. I want them to understand for Nigerites versus Israelites. So y'all can understand the difference. You are not in the same form that you was when you was in the streets. You brothers and sisters got that same nigger-like mentality that you had when you were selling drugs, and y'all still doing the same wicked shit that y'all bringing to the truth. And this is why I don't see no, y'all not getting blessed. Y'all don't see no finances changing. Y'all want to sit there and cry poverty. Then, yeah, it's funny because I was talking to the elder earlier, not to go off topic. All of our forefathers was rich. But then when you see an Israelite doing something with themselves, you're a sellout. Yeah. Well, who started that dumb shit? So because I got $100 in my pocket, I'm a sellout.
I was called that in my house.
Nigga, all your forefathers is rich. Abraham was rich. Isaac was rich. Jacob was rich. Need I keep going? Solomon, David, their lineage, all rich. So I don't get it. But because you decide to sit there and drop out of high school, be a lowlife, put on a garment and fringes, all of a sudden everybody in Israel supposed to be in poverty.
Right.
Nobody gotta have a nice house, nice car. Kids gotta look, kids gotta be dirty.
Snotty nose.
Yeah, snotty nose. Oh, you sell out. Oh, you an Illuminati. He sold out.
Only those that's selling out is the ones that's joining themselves with the government. I say they sellouts. If you out here,
I went to school. I graduated. I have it on paper.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about other Israelites.
I'm talking to the audience to understand. Go ahead.
All right. I'm talking about if you out here and you work for it on your own, you built your business and you did it and you made it. I don't call that person a sellout, and you doing it for your people. That's not a sellout. I'm not correcting you. I'm just saying because that's what they try to.
I got one elder. A lot of people know this brother. It's Elder Malak. That brother's a technician. He makes like over 100,000 a year. He don't brag. He's not arrogant. That's one of the most humble brothers I know that comes out of like the DOCC doctrine. And yet he's established. I don't see I call him a damn sellout. So why? Because I got a nice little crib, a little baby, nice little car, and a couple of dollars in my pocket. We a sellout. That's wicked as hell. No, you just jealous.
Let me say this. And the reason why he brought that up is because listen, I'm not a rich man, middle class man. I'm kind of like a poor man. But you have to be wise, right? You ever heard of what they call it? When people in the ghetto, but they fronting something like they got money. What they call it? Ghetto fabulous.
Yeah, ghetto fabulous. Like living over their means.
You know what I mean? That's not me. But what I do is I play smart, right? My brother came down here and I told him, I was told in my own home, oh, when I sold out as a joke, right? And I was told by bros, yeah, you make this, you do this, right? And I'm like, No, I'm just smart. My wife is smart, and we know how to finance our money the correct way. You know, deal with our finances. Yeah, we run into hard times. So I showed my brother here sitting beside me. I said, I'm gonna show you something, man. How you don't have to have a lot of money and still live a good life, you know, to the best of your ability. He from New York. I'm in DC. Tell me your experience so far.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all ever want to get an Israelite experience, come to the elder's house. You know, a lot of brothers in Israel talk a good game. If y'all ever, when elder teaches and preaches about how he treats Israel, I'm a witness. I'm from New York City. I've been in his brother's house now about 3 days, and I've been treated like royalty. And the thing is, I didn't ask. You know, one thing about me, because I'm from New York, we was always taught to pave our way. Wherever I go, it's not like being arrogant or not knowing to accept things, but you know, that's just how we are. But when you come down and you get that humble, you know, genuine, warm spirit, it feels good, man. It feels good. And this ain't fake. This ain't no fake, you know, YouTube stuff. This is a genuine brother. And you know, and I like the fact that I can finally be around real brothers and sisters that's about that life.
Right.
You understand? This brother's a real brother.
People say
I could never, let me tell you something. I'm sorry, Elder. If I die today and my tongue ever talk bad about this brother, I know I'm going to the lake of fire. Because as long as I've been around him and this brother here, I've never had no issues. I've known the Elder for a couple of years now.
More than a couple, few.
I think about 6, 7 years now, and never had a problem. But yet I've given donations and broke bread with brothers that stole. That's one of the first commandments. Y'all niggas walk around with all this Hebrew stuff, and y'all still like the things that y'all do bug me out sometimes. What Bible do you read? And does it actually manifest in your spirit?
Right.
Because y'all so carnal to each other. That's a bunch of niggas wearing fringes. Where's the spiritual? Where's the brotherly and sisterly love? Y'all can't even have a regular conversation on these back chats without cussing each other out. Real stuff. How many times have you opened the doors for brothers and sisters when they was in need? Y'all want to talk about doing the works? Get the street corners. How many times brothers and sisters in Israel need a home, a place of rest? You open your door. Not never. When have you donated $5 or $10 for a brother to get a meal? Not never. But you're asking Macy's all day. You buying weed all day. You smoking them cancer sticks all day. You breaking all the laws, and yet you think you justified because you call yourself a Hebrew. Well, go ahead, Elder. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna slide through Cleveland, and you slide through this way. Most High bless. That's no doubt. I want to say something because I'm not even gonna mention his name because he's married to a heathen and he don't even stay in this country. He stays where he stays.
Oh, we gotta address the other subject too. The brother stealing the damn money. Let's not forget that either.
I'm not going there.
Oh, all right.
But check this out. So people talk about this guy and whoever else. Oh, they when I'm faking about land and when I'm faking about business and anybody call me, right? I try my best to answer 100% of the calls. And I tell people I be busy. Some people think I'm faking, oh, that nigga fake. Well, see, I'm so glad. Not to try to use this in that aspect, but I'm so glad. People came around who actually got a chance to see. He got a chance to witness 3 days, right? What I do for a living, right? How old I take, and if let's stop the land and people I'm dealing with and on board. Am I lying about the land?
Israel, I've been here 3 days. Elder done been on 500 conference calls already. That phone been blowing up from the time I wake up to the time we go to sleep. From the time that we don't finish drinking this young. So I'm gonna just be real. You know, he not faking the funk. He not faking the funk, man. You know, brothers is calling about land, you know, businesses, you know, it's real. It's not a game, man. You know, we've been playing this game for a long time, talking about we want to do this, we want to do it, we got captivity, we're gonna make all these changes, but then when it's really time to put the pedal to the metal, where you at? Where you at? I've been bringing this up years ago to y'all. And y'all want to sit here and hate on every other nation that makes so much money in this country off of our backs, but y'all don't want to fix it. Y'all don't want to do nothing about it. What is it to sit there and stop smoking your cigarettes and your weed for maybe a month so you can contribute to building a foundation? That's all. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've donated to these brothers. They've never done nothing bad to my money. So guess
You
what?
see some stuff that people say. You see some.
When I see us smoking them damn Cuban cigars with my damn Gilligan's Island hat and my damn boat, and you see me saying and Elder with our wives on a damn exotic boat, I want to hear y'all say I sold out. Because I'm going to tell you, I kiss my Hebrew ass. You know why?
Done.
We told y'all. We told y'all. I mean, let's keep it. We told y'all.
They think it's a game, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Me and my wife, we looked up.
Champ, I'm gonna have the biggest Gilligan Island hat. It's gonna look like this big with my fishing pole and my Cuban cigar. And I'm gonna sit up there like la la la.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I'm getting my house, my acres down there, and I'm gone, man. I'm farming. Me and my wife, my kids, we already plan on moving up the city. I mean, like I said, people think, they ain't gonna believe it until they see
my brother gave me land that we're still sitting on now. We're not playing no games, man. We don't know we're gonna be here tomorrow, next year. Y'all don't know when the most side's coming back. Y'all don't know when this government's gonna go shut down. Y'all waiting on these damn stimulus checks. Like, where your mind at? Y'all waiting for Trump to get a reelected and say y'all more money? That's what y'all waiting on. Just budget your money. Be smart, be wise. Read them scriptures. Budget your money. If you have a habit, pray that the Most High can sustain your habit so you can get in these brothers and invest your money. And be smart, man. And get the hell up out of this captivity.
I wonder what people are going to say once they see the progress.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna say. They're gonna say you sold out. They're gonna be so butthurt, mad. Like I said, it's nothing that we can do to make people happy. You see what I'm saying? Even when we get the land, they're gonna come up with stuff to say, stuff about we got the land, and they're gonna come up with a whole bunch of other stuff, and people just gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? But when you want progress,
Shalom.
When you want progress, you got to make progress. Sometimes you got to leave people behind. So they can say what they want about me, but when I get my land, they'll see my crops. I'm gonna show it. I told y'all thought we was lying. Who y'all? Now what y'all gonna do? Because how much you want back, Qanath? You don't get a million calls from people trying to be paid. Oh, I need to come down on the land. You're gonna have a million excuses, but nobody. I ain't gonna say nobody, but a lot of people ain't gonna want to help. But like I said, you got to show Israel something. Like we were saying last time, you had 14, 15 summits, and what you had to show for it. You see what I'm saying? You got to show Israel something. That's why the scriptures.
In fact, we haven't heard anything from this Ha Mashayach Yahawashi maybe once in this coronavirus epidemic.
Right.
We haven't heard one thing since the brother Floyd been murdered. We haven't heard one or two things since all this stuff been happening to Israel. Not one thing. Solutions, prayers per se, and a way. Right? We don't know all be all. But I don't know how the hell you can claim yourself a government in captivity.
Right.
How can you claim yourself captain, sergeant, general in a captivity?
In captivity.
Right?
No kingship, no rulership.
Hold on a second real fast. Let me respond to this comment. Whoever the hell is William Tribe of Levi. He said, one body in Yahawashi, we the best camp. He probably ain't even in that camp. We got our own land and everything, and we are waking up the sheep. All y'all brothers do is deal with folly. Shaking my head. You know why we deal with folly? Because cats like you, William, is scared to deal with the folly. You is scared to approach men and false brethrens and thieves and brothers who be doing wicked to other brothers. You scared to say something. You that guy that turn a blind eye. We're not. We ain't afraid to speak the truth and bring it out. So you can say what you want about one body in Yahawashi. And to keep it real, and I don't even know if you in that camp, a lot of people don't even follow one body in Yahawashi from I think that camp. Like, let's keep it real. So cut it out. Cut it out.
Let me say this, and one thing about us, brother, and I'm gonna let both the guests just come on and speak, right? And Sherelle, you came on last couple of days, so I'm gonna let you speak last, actually. But
yeah,
we don't hate anybody. We say this all the time. We say anybody want to serve the Father, the Son, you can. We love everybody, man. Right? The scripture says, "Don't buck against natural branch." We may have a few different things in doctrine, but one thing I will say, We about trying to make progress happen.
Right.
And we're not going to try to slander a brother, right? Crucify a brother, embarrass a brother. But let's speak the truth. If you doing something to harm your brother, hurt your brother, and malice strife because you're a wicked, envious, Negro, spicolite, right? Because people get mad when somebody say that.
Nah, but you can call us a nigga.
You call us a nigga like
that. We call you a spicolite or a wetback or some problem.
Right. So I would let the brothers come on. The last brothers come on. That's actually my brother right there. So I'm letting him come on and say his piece. Right. And that's one thing about us. I don't care what nobody say. And you're a liar if you say it's not true. We let anybody come on this program whether we disagree or agree with you. You know, not saying we'll have an honest discourse against one another, but you have an opportunity to speak. That's a fact.
It's a non.
Go ahead, brother.
It's a non-biased platform for Israelites. Only thing we're not allowing is disrespect of the king. Other than that, all Israel is welcome. But if you come in on some disrespecting Ha Mashayach Yahawashi, we ain't having that.
Hallelujah.
But go ahead,
brother.
Go ahead, Robin God. You got the floor out.
Again.
Well, is Sharon? Does he want to say something first?
No, go on, bro. You're good.
Okay. Hey, Shalom.
Relax, man.
Yeah, Shalom. Shalom. Shar Shem.
Hold on, brother. I'm hearing a lot of feedback. What do I press to stop hearing the feedback? I'm hearing a lot of feedback from you, brother.
Mike.
You guys hear me?
Yeah. What, Matt?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
You good, family?
Okay, I'll just making sure it wasn't my feedback, but yeah, no, what you guys were touching on, I just popped in, and it might have been the spirit that I just popped in on this particular live stream because I missed at least 2 or 3 of your live streams the last couple of weeks, but it's a spirit though that I popped in because the brothers, like the circle of brothers that I've been speaking with. We've been talking about the very same thing that you guys are the very things that you guys were just talking about just a second ago. Literally what we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks is preparation. You know what I'm saying? Because we see the times going, we're seeing the dispensation of time elapsing. We're seeing things that are going on right now. And the cold thing about it is that brothers is talking like you talk, like in reference to Mashra Yashala. Quiet right now. Like literally you hear no heat, no announcements and all this other stuff, yet they're supposed to be the government of Israel, right? And you have other sections, ISBK and these other alphabet groups that supposedly are for the betterment of our people and trying to help build something, right? Like what you guys were just speaking on, like me myself was conversing with other brothers. It's like, well, now's the time to step up, and where are brothers at? Nowhere, right? Now I want to bring out this one scripture, right? So this is Proverbs, and this is a scripture a brother showed me, and it's so true. So this is Proverbs 29:18, right? And it reads, where there is no vision, the people perish. Now, before I continue that verse, I want to touch on that point. Where there is no vision, the people perish. So when you're not envisioning where you can be at in a particular, especially in the times of, like the Lord is literally giving us like a countdown. He's giving the countdown, right, but he's not going to say when the clock hits 000.0. But he is giving us leeway and understanding in time, like the brother Shah Shem was saying, maybe we need to buy enough seeds, maybe we need to start planting, maybe we need to get some chickens, maybe we need to get some things that are essential, especially when the dollar crashes, the power grid goes off, martial law is initiated, all these things that ends up happening. Here it is. There's supposed to be groups in this particular this truth of ours, right? This truth that we're in, but yet they're silent. They're not showing any kind of progress. They're not showing anything the way for brothers and sisters an outlet to go to. So what that shows me is that a lot of these particular individuals in these sects and groups, all right, really had no vision to begin with. And now when supposedly the STHF hits the fan, right? Now, you know, where are they at? They're nowhere. They're being rambunctious. They're being foolish right now. They're being, you know, quiet.
They're being acquiescence. Acquiescence. That's the word. Acquiescence. That's what they being. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect word. Acquiescence. You know what I'm saying? And it became ghosts, and they're not touching on the real topics. All right. You know, and it's typical because just like what happened in 70 AD, where the Romans were coming, that battalion of Romans was coming, and they ended up invading the whole city of Jerusalem, taking our people captive, killing and starving our people out. The same thing is happening. We're in phase one of this, and yet our people still don't get what's going to go on. And I'm not even talking about they are the circumcision. I'm talking the ones about like brothers and sisters like you and me that know we're Israelites, know the times that we're in right now. All right. So let me finish it off this verse. So Proverbs 29 and 18, it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And there's going to be a lot of people perishing because they have no vision. They're not preparing like the scriptures tell you to, because faith without works is dead, right? Guess what? Your faith and your works is your faith is going to be null and void if you have no works to show your faith. All right. The Lord, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord is going to put the battery in the backs of ones that are going to be diligent and understand what time we're living in, and we're going to do something about it. All right. So Proverbs 28 and 18. I'm gonna read this last part. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So of course, as law-abiding Israelites, we're keeping the Torah law. We're keeping the law of brotherhood. All right. And see, that's where another thing I just want to touch on, you know, not to say too much, but, you know, I credit you, brothers in FOPE, for coming out on these particular guys and individuals in these camps, and, you know, be prepared, because I'm a particular camp, I'm gonna bring on a guest, because, you know, I'm on my platform and show the wickedness that they've done to him. All right. When you don't speak up, that's part of the law. That's the second most important thing. You got to love the Most High and love your brother as you love yourself. And what we're seeing with these other groups, not showing no love. How they're not showing no love, no justice for the atrocities and the law-breaking individuals and the acts that they committed against their brothers and sisters have not been dealt with. So that's how we know this is all intertwining, and we're seeing it manifest right now. All right. So all I urge is brothers and sisters to get prepared in the spirit first and foremost. All right. Keeping these laws, staying in the spirit, reading this word. And if you're a teacher, preacher, prophet, priest, do what you got to do. All right. And whatever platform, whatever avenue the Lord has given you. But at the same time, also prepare, because faith, and you can say faith, but you need to have works to show your faith. And there's nothing wrong with preparing yourself in all aspects, whether it be to food, flight, fight, or food. All right.
You're right.
That's what I wanted to say, you know.
Because at the end of the day, if you still got arts with brothers, y'all don't mend that, and you could be in a time of need where you need help. You know what I'm saying? And maybe food or anything, or a ride, and you got an art with that brother, and you did something wrong to him. Like, it would be hard for me to forgive a brother that tried to sleep with my wife. Like, I don't know if I want to save a man like that, or give a man some food like that, and he didn't prep during a famine. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the street side of me be like, man, fuck it. No F-bombs. The street side of me like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Yeah. I said no F-bombs. I caught myself.
I said he'll get fucked up.
So I'm gonna say both of them. That's what I mean. I'm gonna say both of them. I'm gonna say both of them.
Oh man.
Let me say this.
Because you gotta look at, that's a tough situation right there. You know what I mean? But brothers is burning too many bridges with brothers and not making proper amends, you know, especially in Israel. And it's getting ugly out here. And as you can see, you know, Gad took what we was talking about and realized like we gonna need seeds. You're gonna need prep canned food because what you gonna do when you can't go into the market? I saw something the other day. They talking about giving everybody a vaccine with a FRID chip in it, mark of the beast. You know what I mean? So talking about they gonna have 200 million ready. 200 million. Who gonna take that? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, you got all types of stuff that they talking about doing. That you ain't gonna be able to buy, sell. You gonna have to live off the grid. You might have to barter. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. Go ahead.
Yeah. Peace to Elder Qanath and Shasham. Peace to you, my brother, and peace to Rayaba. Rayaba. So something I want to address, yeah. Something I want to address is the laziness in this nation, man. It pisses me off. Excuse my language, like it hurts my spirit. Like, how can you be a man and not work, like, and be living off another man or be living off your wife? That's some crazy shit right there, man.
Bring it out, man. Bring it out.
And that's breaking the law, because the Lord said, get your daily bread. Work for your daily bread. So that means, work. Go get a 9 to 5. Go do something with your life. Go earn your money. Like, and the Most High said as well, a godly man leaveth an inheritance. Like, so you're supposed to leave some money away for your children, for your wife, just in case you die or anything happens. Your wife and your children are good.
Right.
But these men, they're not doing that. They're trying to live off of people in the congregation. They're trying to live off their wives. They're trying to, make some high holy fees to pay their rent and all of that. Like, that's just all mad. Like, what happens when all those people gone? You're gonna still have to pay your rent normally. You're still gonna have to go get a job. Like, this stuff that's going on in our nation, man. I don't know.
Church, I don't think you want to say lazy Americans, because when you're using that terminology, that's inclusive to every. No. Listen. I'm not. No. Hold on. The brother Terrence was saying he know you want to say lazy Americans.
I keep talking about the brother in the comment board.
And I'm telling the brother in the comment board, we don't want to use the word lazy Americans, because when you use that word, if you recognize America being used as an individual, and America is only a name of a place and not people, right? So I don't think I beg to differ, because any and everybody can be lazy.
That's what I'm saying. Let me just clarify. Our nation, I mean just black Americans, even black UK, black Caribbean. Like, we have lazy people in our nation, so it wasn't pointed that black Americans by no means, nowhere. It's just like,
you know what it is? It's a broad statement, but a lot of it is true. I mean, to be honest, the way we don't got pampered from this government between welfare, Section 8, all these damn programs, a lot of our black men are letting other nations come in, do our work, and we just sitting back waiting for it to smoke weed and smoke cigarettes. So we still gotta bring out the truth for our people's edification.
Listen,
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't pimp all.
Hold on a second, Daquan. One body in Yahawashi. Once you come on the platform, y'all like a One West camp, right? Put the link in the description and come on here and speak your piece then. Since you talking about your elder. Matter of fact, you can go get your elder, because I don't know why y'all on that program. We don't even deal with y'all guys. Never even heard, even know y'all like that. Don't even watch y'all. You coming on here, you want some attention? Follow the link. And we can talk about whatever you want to talk about, your elder, whoever. It don't matter to me.
You know, Sam, I gotta go in, man. That's so stuck on these curses, but yet all your forefathers is rich. I'm really getting sick of y'all using Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy was a platform to let Israel know who they was in these last days. That's all it is. Why are you using these curses as a scapegoat when there's 500,000 scriptures about how we're supposed to be living in wealth and in gathering? So do I need to go to the book of Ecclesiastes on your ass? I mean, do I need to go to the book of Ecclesiastes? Because even Solomon wrote about these things.
I never seen.
I don't know why y'all keep trying to use as a scapegoat to say that you're gonna be, your eyes should be evil to your brother. Nigga, that ain't no damn excuse. I know damn well anybody on this platform. I wouldn't sleep with my brother Gad's wife. I wouldn't sleep with Sham's wife. I wouldn't sleep with my brother over there in the wife. Elder's wife. They just certain comments that you don't do. What is wrong with you dudes, man?
Thank you.
They want to use the curse as a scapegoat. That means, you know what it is? That means that you one of these brothers that's bugged out. I'm going to use my brother Gad because I know Gad like to use that a lot. Bugged out. Y'all brothers is bugged out. Real talk, man. You're trying to use curses as a scapegoat. Are you serious? Look, because you see what he wrote. He put the Deuteronomy scripture in there about your brother. Should be evil to your brother. What does that have to do with robbing, stealing, and doing wickedness to your brother? That was a sign to let us know the things that we went through in servitude and slavery to know who he was. That's common sense. But now I got to go to every scripture in the Bible.
No, I'm just saying, you know, because like I never seen these dudes ever on our platform. Never seen them comment one body in your house. None of that. I never ran into any of these guys. Never talked to any of these guys. Like, so if you got something you want us to talk to us about, come on the platform. The thing that be tired, that I be tired of, all these dudes. All right, I'll make you one. All these dudes that got something to say. You feel me? They go and make videos about me and Qanath, and then me and Qanath will call them. Like we had to call a couple guys on like we call these dudes. Like, hey man, what's up? Like, what's the problem? I don't even know you, and you talking about us. Like, we met these guys before.
Me and you
about me.
Yo, Sam, look. Look, we gonna go take tomorrow and got Corona shit, and they gonna say we sold out.
Exactly.
Now, you know what it is? Is all the FOPE. You're touching a nerve on all these Israelite One West camps, these break-off camps.
I know we are. That's what we're supposed to do. Let it burn in your soul. Let it burn.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on,
you're touching a nerve on them.
All that come out. Let the devil come out. Let it come out. Come on with
it. hey man, look. I remember one time I got on one body in the Yahawashi. One of their members threatened to take a machete and chop my head off. just because I was rebuking that one dude that sounded like he in the military. This dude was talking about Yahawashi's miracles didn't exist, right? That they were metaphorical. And I basically was showing how that dude was going off by saying that. The dude said he was, and some dude from Texas saying that, oh man, I'm gonna take this machete and chop your head off like David did Goliath. So, you know, you gotta understand what you're dealing with them guys, bro.
Listen, I don't even know them dudes like
that.
That's
why Israel
anything, man. Like,
you gotta separate Niggerlites versus Israelites. That's it. It's Niggerlites versus Israelites.
You got so many sectors of Israelites. Look, they must love our children.
You hadn't under the Most High either. Let's just kill that lie right there. Not
hold on. I forgot the guy's name. Come on. The link is in the room. Also, it's two more people I want to come on here. I've been reading the comments. Give me a second. I want Queen B. Come on.
Yeah,
Queen B can support. But
she's cool, right?
Yeah, I want
a moderator.
Huh?
She's a moderator.
No, the reason why I say come on, because people be insulting people. I mean, for no reason. Yes, Queen B. Also, hold on. Because I know the brother sent me you said that I read the text message. Yeah, you know, you and I dialogue, and you want to ask a few questions. So, damn, I can't. It begin with an M. I did read the message. Hold on, let me see if I find you real quick. You know who I'm talking about, brother. You begin with an M. You sent me a message on the Facebook just now.
Yeah, where's your young man? I
want you to come on. You know what I'm speaking of. So come on here, man.
If somebody in your Yahawashi want to be famous, you can be famous tonight. Come on here and get Foped up. Because like I said, I don't even know you dudes, man. Y'all coming on here. I ain't never seen these dudes ever on our platform. Ever.
That's what they're doing. They want to run back and report. They want to run back and report. Hey, they was talking about us. Yeah. Hey, Elder, they was talking about us.
We never ever mentioned them dudes because we don't even know them. I know none of them guys. Never met any of them. None. I don't know none of them. None.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let them come over here and take a walk on the bright side. You know what I'm saying? You keep the darkness over there, whatever. But
every time the word gotta come out, the wicked gotta come with it.
But here's the thing: we can let it go because obviously he or she's not going to come on. You know,
I never met any dudes ever.
And we'll give you another time. I don't want to block you off altogether, right? But I'm gonna look that camp up and listen. You might have folks because I'm gonna look your elder up and find out what time it is. You understand? You might get kicked out your own camp. You know. So
yo, you got something else coming over?
Yeah, I want the brother that sent me the message in the inbox.
Oh, he had to come on.
I want you to come on here. Right? We talked before. I want you to come on here and speak about what you want to speak about because I have some information too. I want you to come on here and speak. You know. Also, I mean, we're doing a lot of stuff. In fact, do you have a video I sent you that Yehuda did? The Quran sent you on Cesaria.
Oh shit! Play the first one, man. You gotta play that one, shit.
I played that one real quick.
I don't have them. Hold on. Daquan only sent me 2 videos.
Let me give it. I'm gonna send it to you again. Yeah, that's the first one. The first one, shit.
Hold on. Let me.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure it's the right one. There you go, the first one right here.
Qanath. No, that's the same one.
No. Yeah, that's Booty Boy. No, we're not doing that one. It's Booty Boy.
And I don't care who you are, man. Call me out if I'm going off. Call me first. And if I'm stiff necked with bills, that call me out.
Elder, what's the name of the video again? I'm gonna send it to him. I ain't send him the right one.
Hey, Qanath, you know the crazy. Like I don't even know these guys' YouTube channels. I don't be on their live shows or none of that. I don't even know these guys. Show though. They on our show though. I don't even know where these dudes go live on their shows and none of that. But they come on our platform and get in our comment section and want to talk about us. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know. I don't even say that, man. That's crazy though.
One body probably follows the 12 tribes chart, so they're one West group.
Well, they're not going to.
The problem is that a lot of brothers are stuck into the old one West way. They don't want to give up certain things that was being falsely taught. And the problem is that when you stuck on something for so long, just like when we were Christians or whatever religious sector you came from, a lot of us was very strong-minded in what we knew we thought was true. Let's just be honest. So when somebody tells you, look, we're not saying it's this, just look more deeper and do some more research. That's all. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with that. Just like, you know how many times I don't read Genesis? I don't read Genesis like 600 times, and every time I go to the beginning, I find something new. There's nothing wrong with just keep studying and educating your brain.
Right.
And the problem is that we get so stuck on what the elder said or what this brother said, and then when you're dead wrong, we don't want to humbly admit, yo, I messed up. A lot of these doctrines that was taught in Israel is off. It is what it is. You know, there you go. No, but I'm just saying, you know, if you read them again, up the One West Pro, whatever way you came, I'm not up on One West. Whatever way you came into Israel, whether it been through YouTube, it could have been through some type of religious faction. A lot of things that were taught is off. Play that whole thing, Sham. You gonna let me tell you, y'all better get y'all yum, y'all popcorn, because y'all about to shit on y'all pants and laugh.
Hold on.
This is good. Yo, Gad, where your yum at, man? Where you drink that, man? You gonna need some strong drink for this video. You about to bring it out.
Shoot. All right? No, because I called in to set up a debate. You want to try to get wise, and you can't deal with it, man. You just can't deal with it. You or your captains that's sitting beside you. All right. So you never gave a precept for Hosea 7:8, and now you ask me about who they mixed with. Well, everybody they mixed with were black people. First of all, you cannot prove, right? If you can still hear me, I don't know if y'all cut me off or not. You cannot prove how the Northern Kingdom got over here. You can't prove it. Now we talk about Hosea 7:8. Right, and you didn't give me a precept. Hey, sorry, I'm serious. Straight up, bro. I think you're cool too. I'm just asking for one precept for it, brother. Just one precept. I don't have a problem with that. I took for granted. Again, you said you know the Bible, so I took for granted. Now you're lying on me. Where I say that at? When have I ever said I know the Bible?
Hold on, Qanath. This guy back again, man. Listen, won't you come in the room and talk, man? Stop coming in the comment board. Oh, I'm gonna block you off here. I don't care how many schools y'all got.
I mean,
y'all got a 501c3? Do y'all got a 501c3? Do y'all got a covenant with the government? Because you keep coming on here. We don't care about what you got. If you want to get some new followers or something, you want to come on our show. You want to come on our show. Come on. Please link the room. Before I lose it, man.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Sam, put my face up here and say something to this guy.
Come on the show. There you go, right there. Come on the show. Follow the link. Follow the link.
Hey, listen. Let me say this. If you're gonna be a man, you're gonna even be a man. You're gonna keyboard prophet. Now, and I'm gonna give you the floor and let you speak. Then, as a man, give us floor to answer back. If you're not gonna do that, I'm gonna have my moderators block you forever. So I'm gonna ask you, come on here and dialogue, and you got my word. You have a chance to speak, right? Tell us whatever the hell. I don't even know what you're even talking about. So just come on here and speak your piece, brother. If you're a brother, might be a what they call it, troll, a troll, right? You know. So just come on here, right? And I'm gonna give you. We're gonna go back to our video. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. Maybe you got to figure out how to do it. 5 minutes. If you're not, right, you're welcome to apologize. If you don't, I'm just gonna block you because I mean, we doing a thing here right now. We're not doing a lot of stuff like we used to do. We just having some fun tonight, right? Talk and not just having fun, but also expose wicked brothers.
He said, right?
When I say exposed, because
actually in our camp, like y'all, we militant Israelites, we don't have no Spaniards in our camp. So what did you talk about? There you go, Ben.
Hold on, don't answer. Hey, listen, don't answer him. Listen,
he's coward.
Listen, dude. If even you're gonna bring your ass on here, or we're gonna block you. If you're gonna bring your ass on here, or we're gonna block you. And you sounded like a cow. Don't even read his comments anymore. Not even worth reading. Because we're gonna block your comments, and then we're gonna block you up. If you're gonna come on here like a man, and you could talk to anybody on this panel, right? You can talk to anybody on this panel, right? Spaniard, not a Spaniard, a Negro, not a Negro, it don't matter. Right now, it's open mic. Okay, we dialoguing, right? So bring your ass on here or FOPE your ass up. You know, point blank, period. Now, if you make one more comment without coming on here, block. If you make one more comment without, I don't get nothing else. If you write one more comment, block it forever, and we're gonna keep going the program. So first let that video play, right? And we want to talk about that. One more comment,
and there's the link.
Good opportunity.
There go the link. Coming around. You want to talk to us? You talking FOPE? Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with this. The other brother ain't got nothing to do with this. You want to talk to them? That's cool. But you got something you want to say to us? Come in the room. Other than that, man, go about your business. Nobody even talking about no one body in Yahawashi. What are you talking about? Dudes want to get followers so bad they want to come on somebody else's platform. You feel me?
Right.
Good up. This is a remix, but it's a remix in another way.
I didn't say
very emotional here. I never said that you.
Is God emotional, brother? Do we get angry? Do the Most High get angry?
I never said.
Oh, you can see me now, right? So you can see me. How you know how I look? You don't see my face. You just want to be funny. You want to be funny because you cannot answer the scriptures. I asked you for one precept, and all of your captains, sergeants, and general, and heads of your ISP cannot get one precept for Hosea 7:8. I'm gonna ask you for the last time. Because everybody wanted me to call in on this. Give me one precept to Hosea 7:8. One. From Genesis and Revelation, one precept. Yeah, they saying put up a tick, they want you to hang up on me. I thought you know cowards. One precept.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at the comment board, they say give them the 10.
Yo said I don't even know what you're talking about.
Hang up. I'm asking for one precept, my brother.
You know who's not looking at the comment board? Me.
And you should, they might be your answer.
No, I don't. Now, I took for granted that you knew the Bible, so when I said that Ephraim mixed with the other nations, I took for granted that you knew Ezra the 9th chapter, Nehemiah the 13th.
And who was that? And who was the other nations? Sorry, y'all. Were they black or were they white?
You say black and white, right? You do know that those are slave terms. The scriptures don't call them black or white. The scriptures don't call them black or white. The scriptures don't call them black or white. And what about the guy next to you? How's he a Jew? He would be from the tribe of Ephraim. He's from the tribe of Ephraim? Absolutely. That's correct. You say black and white, right? You do know that those are slave terms. The scriptures don't call them black or white. The scriptures don't call them black or white. They were white. No. Hell no. The scriptures don't call them black or white. They were white. No. Hell no. The scriptures don't call them black or white.
Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. Our skin
brothers. The one body in Yahawashi, they followed the 12 tribes, so they got 12 tribes in there.
Hold on. Wind it back. We talking. We gotta wind it. We gotta wind that back. Wind it back, and then everybody be quiet for some music. Wind it back. Wind it back.
Black.
Take it back. I'm gonna be quiet. Take it back.
Our skin was
take it back. There we go. Let me pause.
The scriptures don't call them black.
Take it back.
The scriptures don't call them black or white. They were white. No. Hell no. The scriptures don't call them black or white. They were white. No. Hell no. The scriptures don't call them black or white.
Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. Our skin was black. Our skin was black.
The scriptures don't call them black or white. The scriptures don't call them black or white.
Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, saith the Lord? Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Caphtor, and the Syrians from Ker? Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel?
The scriptures don't call them black or white. The scriptures don't call them black or white.
I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem. I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me.
The scriptures don't call them black or white. The scriptures don't call them black or white.
Josephus, who was a real black Jew and historian, wrote, just as Herodotus and Tacitus, that the Jews were a black, sooty-looking people. The word sooty simply means black. Josephus quoted the Greek historian Herodotus also, as he validated the Jews as being a black race of people. Josephus also quoted another ancient eyewitness who seen the Israelites with his own eyes, just as Herodotus. In his book Against Oppian, Josephus quoted an historian and ancient traveler named Charillus. Look what Charillus said concerning the appearance of the Israelites. This is from the book of Josephus, in the section Against Oppian, and it reads, Charillus also, a still ancient writer and a poet, makes mention of our nation. and informs us that it came to the assistance of King Xerxes in his expedition against Greece. For in his enumeration of all those nations, he last of all inserts ours among the rest, when he says, "At the last there passed over a people, wonderful to be beheld. For they spake the Phoenician tongue, with their mouths. They dwelt in the Solimene mountains, near a broad lake. Their heads were sooty. Did you see that?"
When she said in Josephus, she said they are sooty, right? Now, what you gotta understand,
Like a nasty horse.
they're like a nasty horse, right? So we're gonna find out what that look like. Show me.
Hold on, wait. I can see this.
Go to my screen, Shan.
Share the screen. Shan, hold on. When you type in a nasty horse, I want y'all to clearly see what a nasty horse look like. What color is that, y'all? What color is that?
Brown.
Just to prove that this wasn't a lie. Look at it.
Ruddy.
Look at that. Right. Nice, beautiful, ruddy brown. Look at that. Yeah. A nasty horse.
Now, let me say something real quick about this, right? This is not to. I don't want y'all to hypocrite. I just want y'all to understand where Qanath is coming from. I'm not against other people. I don't want to mess up my base, whatever like that, but I'm gonna speak truth, right? Because nobody on this planet can say me, right? I am not preaching hate, right? I don't have nothing against Hispanics. I really don't. But I do have something against the ones that try to steal our nationality, right? And if you say you Israel, then fine, right? But have respect for the natural branches, right? Have respect for that. But let me say this before we go back, because I got some other videos I want to bring out tonight. Picture again, Shawshank, or that group, because now I know who you're talking about.
I don't have that picture.
Now I know who you're talking about. Now,
the other brother got the picture.
No, that was I think it was your brother UK.
Shariah.
Who put that picture up of the guy of the kid?
No, I did.
Yeah, it was Shariah.
Yeah, we about to get
post that picture.
Okay, we
just show it again, man.
Hey, here go another shirt. We about to get
the picture.
Nasty with you, right? All right.
One second. Let me bring it up again.
We about to get FOPE nasty with you, right?
Well, now somebody
it up because
both tribes are up.
I don't know. Excuse me.
Somebody want to be edified on a Hosea breakdown. The Hosea 7 and 8 breakdown.
Look, if y'all want to know about how Hosea 7, get some Yayam.
Okay, I'll give you one. I'm gonna give you 2 scriptures real quick. In fact, you want to get edified on it? Come on live, and I'm gonna give you 3 scriptures on it. Come on live. Because we already done videos on it, and it's all on the it's in the
It basically just means in a summary that Ephraim, the northern king. If you read the whole book of Hosea, it's mostly about Ephraim dealing with idols.
That's it.
Anybody that's biblically scholar, I'm not talking about to you baby Hebrews. I'm talking about to the scholar Hebrews that's been reading this book for a minute. You know that the whole book of Isaiah is dealing with idolatry, that the northern kingdom of Israel was dealing with paganism that was going on.
Nothing to do with
it has nothing to do with skin color. We're just dealing with the fact that Ephraim kept dipping and dabbing with the Most High, and the Most High kept pleading with them to come back, and they kept dancing around with idols.
That's it.
Period. From Hosea 1 all the way through, you can read it. It's all about Ephraim dealing with idols.
Not with Tazariak and as piss cases. But
and the Most High kept pleading to bring Ephraim, the northern kingdom, back home.
I said that's why he deflected from the question when you kept asking him what's the precept. He didn't know the precept.
You caught how he danced, right? He was like.
And then Mahayim, he didn't know either. Mahayim kept his face in that book because he ain't want to be embarrassed because he couldn't help Tazariak.
Yeah.
Put it up there again. I don't know why.
Benjamin brother.
Mahayim the clean shave. Put the picture back up there. Put the picture back up there. You can't make a big.
There you go.
Now, hold it still. Hold it still. Now, I don't know. Let me say this first of all. Let me say this. I don't have nothing against them guys. Do you?
No.
Not in my brother.
There goes Zabak right there. I don't know the rest of it.
Zabak, damn.
Look, Zabak is right there. Look,
talking about maybe
he's short like Zabak too.
Well, nah, he gonna say maybe y'all can come join us and get retaught again. Y'all up north camps Doctor is trash. Al Bishop already did a video on y'all. Listen, won't you come on the come in the room, man? Stop talking crap. Let's talk like men. Because I got a lot to say right now. You feel me? And I'm pretty sure the other brother in his camp, Zillah, might got something he want to say. The other brother right here from the UK got something he want to say. Come on the program. Stop running your mouth. Stop being scared. If you feel that way, come on the program and be a man. I got a lot to say right now. Since because I ain't never
They're
even
just
followed
followers anyways. They're followers.
I never followed one body in Yahawashi in Israel. And FOPE been around longer than y'all. Because y'all came out after the split with y'all split it with I believe with what's that camp?
IUIC.
Yep.
IUIC.
And then y'all split with Strong Tower Israelites. So cut it out, I believe. Y'all was a part of that with this whole Strong Tower thing, whatever y'all was. So cut it out.
Bro, you followed the 12
Yeah, y'all
tribes.
penis hopping. you penis. No, I don't want to say. I don't want to fall to this folly, but you really penis. We follow them just like other people got follow both sides. Your leaders and no respect to them. Y'all penis hopping. You know what I'm saying? That's another new little camp. And look, FOP is not a camp.
That's it. For people edification.
We just for all our people, and we here to edify everybody. For really our people. We're not no camp. All right. Somebody clicked on. I hope that's you.
I thought that was him, but it wasn't. It was
Look, Shan, blow this up, Shan.
All right, hold on. No, that ain't him. That's the other brother wanted to know about the Hosea. Hold on, let me get y'all straight. That's the other brother who wanted to know about the Hosea.
Yo, Shan, blow it up real quick. That would make y'all laugh.
Hold on.
Okay,
Shan, blow this up, man. Yo, look. Those are Israelites. Take a picture of that real quick, man. That's just Telemundo at its finest. Go ahead. That's the Northern Kingdom.
Fucking looks like Waluigi. Drink yourself a flipping pina colada or something, man.
Okay, hold on. We got another brother here, right? What's that? Yahweh, Most High bless. Come on, Shane, put Yahweh on here, please. You want to know about Hosea 7 and 8?
I did.
Come on here, brother. Can you show your face? Are you able to show your face?
Hold on.
He popped off.
There you go.
No,
there you go.
Shalom, my brother.
Shalom, brother.
Yeah, I was just asking about Hosea 7 and 8. I'm not asking. I ain't got no. But I was asking because I heard in the video where you was speaking to about the Hosea 7 and 8, but I wasn't able to hear the edification part. So I just want understanding on that. Because I know you were trying to bring it out for a reason, but they wasn't allowing you to do that. That's why I asked.
All right, I'm gonna give you a brief. All right. Okay, really, it's a 2-day class, but I'll just give you briefly. Before I tell you some parts of it, I just want to know. Let me ask you 2 questions. One, how long you been in truth, and what's your understanding? And the reason why I ask that because it's important, and how I explain it to you. That way okay. So can you give me that? How long you been in knowledge? What does it mean?
Go ahead, say it again. I couldn't hear you. Say how long I've been in the truth and what?
Forget about how long you've been in the truth. What's your understanding on Hosea 7 8 or this Hosea the 7 chapter? What's your understanding?
Pretty much like the brother sitting next to you, the idol worshipper part. But I've been in the truth about 4 years now. But I knew you was bringing it out for a reason. In order to have your understanding on the reason of why you was bringing that out.
So my understanding is your understanding.
What do you mean by that?
You said pretty much you got the same understanding, brother, sitting beside me. That's the same understanding I have.
Oh, okay.
So let me ask you, Hosea 7 8, can you read that for me real quick?
1 second. Ephraim,
yes, sir.
He hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Stop. What does cake not turn mean?
Like mixed people is what I took from it.
That's listen. Now, I'm glad you come on because when somebody asks you that question and then you say you believe and we believe and talk about idolatry, you got to understand. You got to be able to explain why is that idolatry. So you said mixed people, and that's the same doctrine that One West teaches. That's why I asked you that. Now, read that verse. That verse again, but read all it through, and then I'm gonna give you some little understanding.
Okay, Hosea 7 and 8. Ephraim, he have mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Right. He's not turned. Now read verse 16. This is the part when you get going to somebody, I'm gonna tell you what it means, and then I'm gonna tell you how you confound them in the same chapter. Read verse 16. Remember that cake not turned.
Okay. Verse 16. They return, but not to the Most High. Shalaka. They return, but not to the Most High. They are like a deceitful boat.
Now wait a minute. Right. So it said that now it says Ephraim is a cake
not turned.
Mix whatever, not turn. But now it said verse 16, they turn. So they turn back. Then it says deceitful bow. Do you know what deceitful bow means?
No.
Right. So with somebody, them same guys, when you say it means idolatry, right? And you got to be able to explain to them how it means idolatry. Right. So now go to Psalms chapter 80 real quick. Go to Psalms chapter 80.
8 or 80?
80.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Get it.
I'm at Psalms 80. Which line?
Hosea chapter 80. Hosea chapter 80. I'm sorry, Slocket. Psalms chapter 80. Psalms chapter 80.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm at 80. Which verse?
Okay, read verse 1 through 3.
Psalms 80, verse 1.
1 through 3.
1 through 3. Give ear, O shepherd of Israel, thou that leadest Joseph like a flock, thou that dwellest between the cherubims, shine forth. Before Ephraim and Benjamin and Manasseh, stir up thy strength, and come and save us. Turn us again, O God, and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved.
Now he said, turn us again. Right? Ephraim said, turn us again. Remember verse 7 said, Ephraim is a cake not turned. But in verse 8 it says, turn us again. Turn us what? Right? Turn them back to the Most High. Right? Read that again very carefully. I want you to go back to Hosea chapter 7, verse 16, and you're gonna get it. Guaranteed. Read verse 7 and 8, and then read verse Psalm chapter 80, verse 3. Yeah, I know that.
From Hosea 7.
Hey, brother, listen. If you gotta go fast, you gotta go because you gotta stick to you. 7 and 8. Okay, let's go.
Ephraim, he had made himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned.
He said Ephraim is a cake not turned. Not turned. What the hell does it mean, not turned? Right? See, so when they was falling out idolatry, they didn't turn back, not turn. But verse 16, read 16, read it fast. Let's go. 16, catch it, grab it, read it.
They return, but not to the Most High. They are like a deceitful bow.
Stop. They return. Hold on, stop. They return, but not to the Most High. Remember, Ephraim's cake not turned. Then it says Ephraim returned, but not to the Most High. Then it says deceitful.
Deceitful. They deceive. They
deceitful.
So they're not
deceived. Go to Jeremiah real quick.
Jeremiah.
Listen. Go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, chapter 9. 2 and 3. Come on. Right. Remember, Ephraim is a cake not turned. Then it says Ephraim returned, but not to the Most High. Just like a lot of these Negroes today. We're going to find out what they're doing. Verse 9 verse 2 and 3. Come on.
You said Jeremiah 2? I thought you said Jeremiah 2. Jeremiah 9 and 2. 9 or
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 2 and 3. Jeremiah
9, 2 and 3, verse 2 and 3, family. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 2 and 3.
Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place of wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them. For they be all adulterers and assembly of treacherous men, and they bend their tongues like their bow for lies, but they are not balanced for the truth upon the earth, for they proceed from evil.
Stop. Listen. They bend their tongues for lies, like a what? Deceitful bow, like a bow for lies. Meaning, what they do is they like a bow, you spin it out like you're going to hit that target, and it comes right back like a deceitful bow. Like they reaching out to something. So if you shoot a straight bow, boom, it's a target. A bow, then you sling this bow out, you sling it out like a boomerang, it goes like this, and it comes right back. They're going right back to the idolatry. They're going right back to the vomit. They're going right back to the sin.
From the Most High.
Excuse me?
So they're going to always turn away from the Most High. Like the bow.
They're going to always turn away from the Most High. Yo, stop. Hold on. Yehuda, Most High bless. Go ahead. I want you to listen because this is another elder F.O.P.E. You know, so go ahead.
Who, me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. So the metaphor which the Most High was using.
Hold on. I'm talking about Yehuda Israel.
Oh, Yehuda. All right.
He not.
Yeah, you're on mute, Yehuda.
I'm trying to unmute him. There you go.
Okay, grace and peace. Can you hear me?
There you go.
I'm clear.
Shalom, elder.
Yeah, you
shalom. No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not an elder, man. I'm not an elder. I'm just your brother, man. That's it. I'm just your brother.
Good.
Hey, you see you guys going over Hosea chapter 7, right? Hey, brother, do me a favor. Go read verse 2 and read down to verse 6.
Of Hosea.
Yeah, the brother was reading, right? Start reading at verse 2 and read down to verse 6.
All right, verse 2. And they
My fault, Yehuda. You're right. You're not elder yet.
and they consider not in their hearts that I remember all their wickedness. Now their own doings have beset them about. They are before my face. They make the king glad with their wickedness and the princes with their lies.
Okay, stop right there. So what did you just get out of verse 2 and verse 3? What did you get out of it?
He's going to remember their wickedness.
Okay, read verse 4 and 5.
They are all adulterers, as an oven heated by the baker who seeks.
Stop right there. Read kind of slow. I might stop you. It says they are all adulterers, right?
Correct.
As an oven heated by the baker. The baker. Who is the baker? This is a metaphor. God is the baker. He's the baker. Continue.
Who ceased from raising after he have kneaded the dough.
Stop. It says that he ceased, meaning God. He ceased, right, from raising after he has kneaded the dough until it be leavened. Now read verse 5.
In the day of our king, the princes have made him sick with bottles of wine. He stretched out his hand with his scorners.
Okay, now read verse 6, but read it slow.
For they have made ready their heart like an oven.
Stop. It says that they, meaning the children of Israel, right? They made their heart like an oven. So now it's a metaphor, right? Because God is cooking, he's cooking them. But look what it says, keep reading.
While they lie in wait.
Uh-huh.
Their baker sleepeth all night in the morning.
Who's the baker? Stop. Who is the baker?
God, the Most High.
So he said he slept all night, right? But look what happened. Keep reading.
Their baker sleepeth all night. In the morning, it burning as a flaming fire.
Okay, stop right there. If you cook something in the oven all night, what's going to happen to your house?
Gonna burn it down.
Thank you. So that cake is jet black on both sides. So Ephraim is black on both sides.
Woo!
Now, and let me add this.
Watch this. Let me hold on. Let me say this real quick. I want one more scripture. Let me say this real quick. Go to Psalms chapter 78, and I want you to read verse 56. Remember this, Hosea chapter 7, verse 16. It says, Ephraim have returned, but not unto the Most High. They are like a deceitful bow. See, the Most High was angry with Ephraim, and I'm going to show you why he was angry with Ephraim. Go to Psalms, mute that mic. Somebody,
if I can hear you.
that mic. Psalm chapter 78. Yeah, Psalm chapter 78, and I want to start at verse 56. Remember, in Hosea chapter 7, verse 16, it says, Ephraim has returned, but not unto the Most High. They are like a deceitful bow. So if you fake it like you turn to the Most High, he can be pissed at you, right? And go to Psalm chapter 78 and start at verse 56.
Verse 56. Yet they tempted and provoked the Most High God and kept not his testimony, but turned back and dealt unfaithfully like their fathers. They were turned aside like a deceitful bow, for they provoked him to anger.
See that? You see that?
Right.
And they provoked him to anger. Come on.
For they provoked him to anger with their high places and moved him to jealousy with their graven images. So let me ask.
See, they with their graven images. Stop, hold, brother. With their graven images. This was Hosea 7 and 8 is talking about. They was dealing with idolatry, right? They turned back, right? But not to the Most High, right? Read verse 56. Hold on, I want you to listen. I want somebody to read it for you so you get it. Listen.
Yet they tempted and provoked the Most High, and kept not his testimony, but turned back and dealt unfaithfully like their fathers. They would turn aside like a deceitful bow, for they provoked him to anger with their high places and moved him to jealousy with their graven images.
With their graven images. Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Exactly.
But then verse 16 says they returned to the Most High. They like a deceitful bow. They didn't turn back. They lied and start fellowship doing the same thing with the idolatry. That's what it's about.
Exactly.
That is the precept. Whack.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? And you know what, Qanath? When you're dealing with these Hispanics, right? These white-skinned Hispanics that look European, guess what? They was never put in the oven. They was dough. They haven't even got the chance to get into the oven. They never even became a cake. They never became a cake. They Pillsbury Doughboys. They never even got in the oven. So how the hell can they use Ephraim and cake unturned and they white skinned?
That's the point I just got. And that's why.
And look, and this is the final head color too. I mean head chopper. You kill him in a Hebrew.
Hey, Shem, hit him with the right
when you go to Hosea 7 and 8, and it said Ephraim has mixed itself with the people. The Hebrew word there for mix is Balal. That word Balal means to confuse, to mix oneself. Okay, that's all it means, or to mingle, like people mingling around. It has nothing to do with having sex in Hosea 7 and 8. That's all that word Balal there means. When you go to the book of Songs, and I believe
real quick, Shem, when you finish,
where it says, thou had mixed the holy seed, and it tell you the nations that they mix with, and it said thou mixed the holy seed and mingled the holy seed. It gives you the Hebrew word arab. That word means to have sexual intercourse. So if they had sex in Hosea 7 and 8, the Hebrew word that is in arab, the Hebrew word that is not there is balal. So
that's right.
They had sexual intercourse with the nations, and it named the nation. It wasn't there in Hosea 7 and 8. So they lied. So it has nothing to do with nobody's skin color being very, very light to very, very dark. It has nothing to do with Puerto Ricans, because that's
right.
Doctrine. But it's not true.
So they was black.
Hey, brother Howard, I want to read something to the family, man.
He never changed. He started out black, and he still is black. He never changed. He just first never changed.
Brother,
never changed. Nothing never.
That's
changed.
right.
Never changed.
That's right.
Because it had nothing to do.
It was just a metaphor.
Brother Howard, Sham, let him go to Hosea 7. I want the whole family. We going because the scriptures say, "With all thy getting understanding. So we're not going to dance around like all these other brothers like to do. We're going to read the whole thing so you can see that the elder's not just going from 8 to 16 and dancing around. Let's read the whole chapter. And watch this. It's clear as day. He's not talking about skin color.
No,
so I want everybody to go to Hosea 7, and we're going to start at verse 1. We're going to get it in. Now, listen to this, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, what I was going to say, all it is just a metaphor for the Northern Kingdom going bad. A cake not turn. When you don't turn the cake goes bad. You're not talking about different skin colors.
That's
You're talking about the cake going bad. That's it.
And you don't flip that sucker, what does it do? It goes bad.
It goes bad.
But they try to use that skin color.
No, different who the hell eat an going bad? And then you got this damn Tazariak talking about, have you ever had an easy oven? Right? Have you ever baked a cake?
Talk about the cake going bad.
When you said Tazariak, you got your cake. So did your cake get flipped? The nigga holla, that's suspect.
Right.
He holla, oh, that's suspect.
He got his cake.
Look, Tazariak holla, I'm Judah. I'm Judah. He said, Tazariak, did you get the cake?
Right. Now he's Judah. Now he's Judah. Yeah. His cake, that's why I be joking. They cake got turned. We don't believe in that analogy, man. Somebody cake getting turned. Then the Negro asked me, Qanath, have you ever baked the cake? I got it easy oven. Have you ever baked the cake? Have you ever baked the cake?
So what grown ass man has an easy oven?
Yeah. We do it easy in Aspis K.
Yo, yeah. When the easy oven came out, it was baked. It was for girls.
That's crazy, man.
What Israelite gonna ask something like, hey, you bake cake?
Okay, you ever bake a cake?
Yo, he must have got his cake flipped, man.
Yeah. Look, soon as Qanath said that, he said, when your cake get flipped, he said the guy behind Tazariak said, that's
But the crazy thing is all of the surrounding neighbors of Israel was black. That was all black. According to Sennacherib.
The elder was always surrounded by heathens, but they were black.
That was all black, man.
Time out.
Yo, I said that earlier.
Time out. Maccabees, old body house. Am I allowing 2 other brothers on with me? You know what? Bring them. Here we go. But this is how we're gonna do it. Bring them, right? I'm gonna show you the difference. I'm gonna allow you to bring it, but I'm gonna show you the difference between you and I. I went on Cross the Line Radio by myself.
Woo!
With 5 other brothers.
So what we gonna do?
You gotta stand.
Qanath and Gad and y'all can stay on, but I'm gonna put you on the back room if all 3 of them come on because we're about to get it on in here. It's about to be a Royal Rumble.
No, it's all right, bro. I can come off. You guys.
No. You can stay on the show. You're gonna be still on the show, but we're gonna put you in the back.
No, we're gonna put you on the back room. That's it.
You're gonna be on the back chat. That's all I'm saying. But you talking about you gonna bring some people on? Bring them. We ain't running from nobody. You coming on?
Yeah, bring them on, and let them defend these heathens. Bring them on.
Hold on, I'm gonna wait till they come though. There go the link.
Hey, Gary, you want to say something? We put you in the back chat.
That's if they come on though, Qanath.
Yeah, bring them on because I got the writings of Sennacherib. I got all Sennacherib's writing, the king of Assyria in the Bible, and he wrote that all of Israel's surrounding neighbors were black. They was all black. So bring them on. You telling me that thousands and thousands and thousands of Jews mixed their seed in that region with black people?
Don't scare them away.
Don't scare them away, man. Let them come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
You called out the right Israelite.
I'm gonna let y'all take the.
You want some smoke?
I'm gonna let y'all take
the lions den. Coming to the lions den.
Yeah, and let's talk about those ships also. But come on and talk about those ships, and let's talk about Hosea.
Right.
Now you put your camp and organization out there. Now it's FOPE time. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Now you put your camp out there. We're gonna make videos on you every day. You shouldn't have did it. Now you come on here, right? Or Shammai. Saquat. Come bring it behind on here. Right? That's it.
Your business.
I'm gonna let you have the floor first. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. Opening statement without anybody interrupting. Y'all got it? Without anybody interrupting. Right? It's me gonna be my brother here, Yehuda and Shashem. It's just 3 of us on this line as far as the pitch can be seen. And you come on here, bring it respectfully, decently, in order as brethren, right, to discuss the scriptures. We a little hype right now, but let's discuss it. If you're gonna come on here trying to talk about, oh, you niggas shouldn't be saying this, or you bro shouldn't be saying that, we're not doing that. Let's deal with the scriptures. Point blank period. Because I really don't even know what at Sam Hill you want to talk about.
Exactly.
Read 71.
Right. Listen, we never mention these guys because who are they to mention?
Your elder gonna fire you, and the other 2 guys that come on with you. Right? I doubt what time is it? It's 11:08 East Coast. Elder sleep. Your elder is asleep. This elder is up right now.
Well, now,
right?
the last thing that I saw from them dudes, they had a video talking to Vocab Malone. That's the last thing I saw from one body in your house.
Oh, hell, it's
uploaded on Facebook.
It's over, man.
Other than that, I haven't
It's over.
seen these dudes, man. Come on,
How long?
man.
Come
on. Look, the link is right here, man. How long do it take? Y'all been screaming y'all gonna come in the run for the last, what, 40 minutes? Since y'all done 40?
He said, oh, trust me, we're going to show our faces. Y'all need to stop bearing false witness against
even the 12
nigga, we ain't bearing you. How we bearing false witness? I don't even know you. All right, let's go. Hey, Shashem, until he come on,
the link is right there.
You guys have Hispanics in your camp. I have the pictures. Do you want me to bring it up right now?
All right, right, you got the picture, but watch this. While I know you got the picture, but Shashem, watch this. It's a video I sent you. It's like 26 minutes. This might make their ass run. I want you to start playing.
No,
right?
No, wait for him. Wait, you sure? No. No, they just shit. Let them come on here. Shoot. I don't even know these dudes. Get your ass on here.
Craig. Y'all, I'm gonna say like Puff to the front. Craig, come on, Craig.
Come on. You want to talk so much?
Come on, Craig.
Damn, y'all want to be famous that bad? Come on the show. We going to treat you fair. Let's go show you no discipline. No discipline. How you going to put your elder in that situation like that?
No discipline at all.
Now you want to get your elder all foped up, and you don't even know your elder probably relaxing somewhere, chilling, and now you about to get your elder effed up. I mean,
yeah, these are who they say their sisters are. Hold on.
And I love who their sisters are. Who's that?
No.
Hold on, Sam. Put it on big screen.
Look, it's on their page. Look, it's on their page. It's on their page. Look.
They're like a straight up. That's a straight up Asian woman. That's an Asian woman right there.
This is on their page. I'm telling you. So ain't no one bearing no false witness on them.
Now he's gonna bring the 666.
He bring it
666 on the channel.
They trying to get a whole army.
Yeah. Now you're a liar. You said you're
they gonna shut us down. Keep trying.
I don't lie on people. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you gonna flag our page? You gonna flag our page? And if you do, y'all go to the other pages, whatever.
These guys is crazy, man. They want some attention that bad.
You know what, though? Here's the thing, man. I don't have nothing against you, man. We getting ready. Hold on. Okay, look, I don't have nothing against you, 78. But let me tell you something. Come in peace. We coming in peace. Right? So whatever y'all want to discuss about Northern Kingdom, the chart, let's do it decently and in order. You ask us some questions. We're going to ask you questions first. This is our program. And then you can ask us some questions. But you can come on and give a 3-minute open statement. You can come on and give a 3-minute open statement, right? About the chart and so on and so forth. And then we're
let me say this real quick. I'm not doing no 4 or 5 hour show because we going to 2 hours in already. For all that, they should have jumped on when they first started running their mouth. They want to wait 45, 50 minutes.
probably one of their leaders, one of their little bishops, or and something. The guy on the left.
Hold on.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Those brothers used to be IUIC, right?
I think someone was IUIC, and then he had a split. And then
Yep.
Yeah, you got this brother in London showing off. Hey, look, hold on, let me say this. This is not us showing you pictures. This is the brother all the way in London showing all you. Don't say we slander y'all. In fact, those okay. It is look at their classes on what? It is look at their classes online. What are you trying to say? Hey, look, stop commenting. I'm not you. I'm sorry. My apologies. Come Yashala. I thought that was the other guy. Man, come on here. And let's get it in, man. Let's get it pop. Let's go.
Yeah, come on in here and defend. Come on in and defend that chart that lying nigger, Negro Aria copped up here in New York City many years ago. That lion ass chart that he created. Come up here and defend that lion chart that Aria copped up many years ago.
Qanath. So look.
Okay, hold on. I'm confused. I'm confused.
Right.
I see. We ain't going to flag shit. Y'all, the Northern Kingdom, because we already agree with y'all that all the tribes are black. We're going to discuss y'all dealing with folly. Okay, let's deal with that. Now you want to switch the topic and now dealing with folly.
Folly? What folly?
I can go to
what folly you talking about?
I can go to old videos. Right. I can go to old videos and y'all having live camps where y'all dealing with folly.
Right.
So if you want to go into about folly, what is folly?
Right. And why you got to bring six brothers? Why you got to bring 6 brothers to deal with folly? You got to bring 6 brothers to deal with folly. You feel me? They must really love our show because they must be watching us.
No, we gonna deal with heathens.
They must be like this.
You can say you deal with Israel black.
They dealing with folly again.
We gonna deal with them heathens in your camp.
Folly again. This is crazy.
No, we want them aspects and them little
hold on.
Mixed Spanish.
We gonna deal with your folly. We gonna deal with folly. Let's go. We're gonna show you folly. And
We're gonna deal with all those white boys you got in your camp.
Exactly.
Because you follow a chart that a lion nigger created here in New York City many years ago, named Aria. Yeah, bring your ass up here.
These guys, man. What take you so long to follow a link? You feel me? Like, this is unbelievable. You need a whole hour to come on somebody's show, the platform. We can put the thing up there like 13, 14 times. Like, and you got to get ready. What you getting ready with? You know what I mean? Hope y'all ain't come on here to show no guns or nothing like that, because that don't scare us. Like, you feel me? This don't make sense. You got to put a full garment on to come on a show, a platform to talk. I don't understand.
No, they're going to do like the Northern Kingdom. They got to do their hair.
This is crazy.
So now we dealing with folly because you want to make jokes. You're going to make jokes. And we're your brothers.
But the question is, what folly is he talking about? What are you talking about?
You know what it is, bro? It's jealousy. Them dudes mad because they wish they had our show. They wish they had our platform, man. That's what most of them are. You feel me? They come down on the page, watching. They probably watching every live. And look, he said, "Oh, we agree with them. You know what they doing too, enough? They watching the teachings, watching the breakdowns. He want to say, come join them and be retaught by their elder. Who is your elder? And what has he done for the nation of Israel? Tell me, and what's his plan for the nation?
Have your elders ever broke down Hosea? Have your elders ever hold on, let's deal with the folly of reincarnation, Negro. Do you still believe in that? Do you still believe reincarnation?
Hey, yo, ask the brother, where did his elder, right? I have a question for you, brother. Where did your elder get all his doctrines from? Where did they come from? They came from a lion nigger named Aria, the same Negro who taught that false 2000 prophecy.
So what's taking y'all so long to come on the show? I mean, what you gonna be a whole hour? Like it takes that long to come on the show and talk? Like we still waiting. This is ridiculous.
Like, you ready to pay the bill. I'm tired. If you don't come on, man, I'm not gonna deal with you, man. I'm tired.
Like, or did you just come
bring
on
your ass
to disrupt our show?
When I go somewhere, I go by myself on many occasions. Why you gotta get other brothers?
Right.
Are y'all a gang? 666? Come on by yourself. Oh, hold on, my brothers. We just gathered up.
brothers.
For what?
Man, are you serious?
And my thing is this, Qanath.
Let me go get my son, man. Let me go get my teenage son. I'm gonna let him come by himself, dude.
We gotta get the home.
They came on here talking shit to us, but then you want to go get people. But if you talk shit,
like Becky down in 911, these niggas got Foley 911.
He said, "Cause y'all gonna try to. Ain't nobody gonna gang up on you, bro.
We'll meet on Max. It's light work.
We don't even. And this brother.
Oh, hey, Sean, this is a baby. I would have never put it in the comment board.
My baby,
I would have never put it in the comment board. These
you
guys
must be
trying to get
sweet. Oh, you must be sweet. Oh,
we gonna treat you nice. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, the poor baby.
They said Israel never wax pearls.
Hey, look, don't get mad at us, man. We still brothers. I hope you're brothers. Don't get mad. We just having fun with you.
Never wax pearls.
Y'all gonna jump me. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all gonna jump gang up on me.
Came on the wrong platform.
All right, we good. Let's deal with it. Man, let's deal with some more videos we still did. Hey, I sent the video of this sister, right? From my white page to you, Shashan. You know, because I'm not this guy. You're not coming gathering up brothers at 11:30. They sleep. You come on here single.
Right.
What's wrong with him?
You guys was I'm gonna tell my brother like you was teasing.
Right. So like, you know,
Michael, stop teasing. You was teasing me, Mike. Gotta call my elder.
Like I said, man.
Tell you,
I don't even know them guys like that. And like for all that, if y'all really wanted to talk to us, y'all could talk to holler. That's offline. But you said, oh, y'all dealing with this. Obviously, y'all wanted some YouTube time. So if you want to come on here and promote your camp, let everybody know y'all in North Carolina. That's fine with us. You know what I'm saying? If you need some views,
let's go strictly in the scriptures, man.
You know what I mean?
Let's deal because you mentioned folly. So let's go to the scriptures and prove what folly is.
I got one.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. You mentioned, and we weren't even talking about folly. Right? We were dealing with cheap from so. No, that's it.
He read.
Hey, look, don't say another idle word.
You know these guys, man.
I'm a grown ass man. I was born in 1978. What man talking about I was born? I'm a grown man. I was born in 1978. Man, come on.
They was teasing me.
Well, now, we giving them 5 more minutes. If they're not on the show in 5 minutes, the hell with them, bro. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not gonna keep waiting.
Man, if you're a grown man, be a grown man and stand by yourself.
You got 5 minutes.
A grown man that follows Pharisees. Pharisees that came out of the Pharisee One West movement. Pharisees and Sadducees.
If y'all not on this show,
okay, you got my word. Hey, you got my word. Watch this. You got my word. Come on by yourself and you deal with your Huda one-on-one.
Listen,
no interruptions, y'all.
If they not on this show by 11:26, brother, it's over. I'm not dealing with it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna keep waiting all day playing no games with them, man. We could have been doing our show. These guys interrupting the whole show with this foolishness.
But the question is,
back to regularly scheduled programming.
I ain't got time to be playing with these man. Nobody got time to be playing.
First was over. Let's get back to week Ephraim.
But he still haven't. Listen, he still haven't told us what folly we speaking of. What folly? What doctrine is folly?
What folly, bro?
He haven't said nothing. I don't know what folly, what doctrine.
I don't even think he was talking about a doctrine. I think
go back to go back. We've really started on. Go back to that video. Let's not talk. Let's go back to that video.
I gotta be focused.
White boys in the camp. That's the folly.
Go back to that video with Ephraim. We did with folly, right? We was exposing folly, exposing lies, and another man returning to his vomit. So that's what we're exposing. Oh, he bringing him Gloria and Edith and Archie.
Last word of the day. No, I can't believe it.
Go to women. Somebody came on. There you go. All right, put him in the back room. Let's go. You and Yehuda, 1-on-1.
No, ain't nobody came in.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Nobody came in.
Everybody come in? Oh,
no. That's the video.
Let's do it for it.
Okay, good. How does say clean up do?
But I want to know what folly he's talking about. What folly? What?
Stripping ain't right.
Hold on.
Yeah, 3 minutes. Tired of brothers going to camp with their Nikes. Tired of brothers putting shrimp in their rice. Tired of elders sleeping with your wife. Tired of elders stealing your ties.
I got it, Shaw. Everybody, he admitted it. He's a hold on. That's what Suge Knight said. You tired of this? You tired of that? Right? When he's on the East Coast. Remember? In 1996, he said you tired.
Come to death row.
Tired of somebody being all in the videos. Now, he's trying to. This nigga is a wankster.
Not even original.
He's not even original or nothing. I just got he's a wankster. A meathead wankster. He took Suge Knight stuff. You got a Negro.
I said he a meathead.
Come to death row.
They come to AOC.
She's not.
AOC say we tired of wanksters. They got your ass booted. Woo! Booted. From the rooter, Duda. You got booted. Come on, man. Tired of this. He acting like Suge Knight voice. Suge Knight don't talk like that. Come on, man. He was original. Foped is original. Right? What's that? What they call themselves? Pull up boys.
Pull up boys.
That's not original from you. That's in the DMV, right? Where you got real pull-up boys who got the shirts and all.
I got the video to that too. Somebody sent me the video of the real pull-up boys.
Play it.
Hold on.
Play the real pull-up boys that he stole from. Just like he stole from Suge Knight. He stole the pull-up boys from these guys. They not the real pull-up boys. Talk about Christ said go pull up. What the hell is this dude talking about? We're gonna when the scripture say, who will fight for me? See, we fight for the Most High. We pulling up. Negro, you pulled up on the White House and they ran your ass off. You pulled up downtown you turned cake up and ran your fleet. Come on, man.
One would stop commenting if you're not gonna come on.
They got
come
one
on the live. Yeah, man. Stand on your own too.
That's it. They done.
You know what?
It's 11:26. They not coming on. I don't care no more, bro. I ain't waiting no more. It's 11:26. I said they ain't on about 11:26.
All right, man.
The hell with them.
You're a liar and you've been exposed.
I'm doing something.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Bye. Let's play the real pull-up boys.
Yeah, you ain't know. I'm gonna tell you about it.
What's up, man? Big Leech, man. Young nigga, man. What's the gas, man?
You already know, man.
He's like one of them. Good man. Good fucking man. Shout out the whole motherfucking league team, man. My pull-up boys, man. Come on, I've been watching you come strong to you niggas. Shout out to my nigga, ain't no bad though. He be here soon. He cool.
He ain't doing nothing. It's cool, man. It's a regular day for us, man. You know, Sunday, man. You know, raining outside, man. It's still the same day, though, man. Trap day, you know how we doing, man. Cook the street battle, however you want it, man. Right here, right now. When you want to talk, man, this is where I be at, man. You know, come on.
Fuck you niggas, man. I know I had Big Buzz down on himself. Big team member, no cheese member. No gang member. We bang bang. No gang. Shout out to the whole motherfucking DMV. Everybody that's in the DMV doing that motherfucking thing and doing it on the P level, on the leg level. Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to fucking you. If you out here hating, because I know there's a lot of haters on us right now.
You ain't got no hidden shit in the pocket. I don't care who hating on me, man. You know, I don't give a fuck. Hate on me. Do what you want to say what you want to say about me. These niggas pocket stuff. Big pocket stuff. And guess what? Definitely is, bro.
These niggas want to stay right here. That's what it is. They want.
So, as y'all can see, the real Pull-Up Boys is a DC, I believe, rap group or something like that from the DMV area. Hey, quickly. That's what
I got more respect for them. I got more respect for them than the fake Pull-Up Boys, right? Because they the ones say they the Pull-Up Boys, and I respect them for that, right? Not nobody, still nobody name. Them guys say they the Pull-Up Boys, and that's them.
They got
right? They from my city, Pull-Up Boys. Right? I don't know anything about them. I don't affiliate with them. I know nothing about them. They got hoodies and everything saying Pull-Up Boys way before the square, Sam.
Yeah, they got hoodies, shirts with a gun that say Pull-Up Boys. They got they actually their own brand. And that's why I said, like, you shouldn't use a name like that dealing with the Most High, man. Because everybody know that's worldly. Pull-Up Boys as a Israelite group, like, it don't even sound right. You know what I mean? Don't sound right.
Right.
And they got the Elder Wind t-shirt too.
Yeah, they got some butt wearing Pull-Up Boys. I'm gonna tell y'all something. And this goes to show y'all how these guys with HOI copying off the real Pull-Up Boys, and one of you dummies, right, that's not affiliated with them guys gonna put on that shirt and might get dealt with because that's they set. Respect they set.
That's
but
like
you guys gonna put on these guys at DMV, respect they set, man. They Pull-Up Boys, they respect they set. But you guys, yeah, we the original Pull-Up Boys. No, you're not. It's them guys be the show. We're supposed to be set apart.
Good nigga lights.
Right? But y'all listen to Chief Ephraim ass and somebody gonna pull up on your ass for real by the real Pull-Up Boys, these young guys that we just mentioned. I don't know them from Adam. I'm from the DMV. Right? But I respect them because they do, whether it's wrong or right, they do. And they ain't taking nobody else's name on themselves. Right? You guys that stole their name.
They owe them money. That's copyright
right?
money.
And that's copyright money. Right? Y'all the one that made shirts,
exactly,
and fitteds and everything to my Pull-Up Boys. And these are the real Pull-Up Boys right here.
Yep.
Y'all better hope the word don't get out to these guys from the DMV area that you out here wearing their t-shirts saying Pull-Up Boys and hats saying you're the original Pull-Up Boys because you want to follow weak Ephraim. Right? I'm in the DMV. Right? I hope they don't if they find out that you guys went, take your ass to DC and put your Pull-Up Boys shirt on. If you keep watching video, they'll show you where they said that. They say we the original Pull-Up Boys and see who pull up on your ass. Right? Because you don't supposed to be dealing in that. We supposed to be set apart. That's them, let them do them. And we supposed to be men to fall in the most high, but now you're gonna fall, you're gonna still lay set. Stop playing.
Versus Suge Knight now.
It was Suge Knight. Right? And my Suge Knight voice. And then you're gonna steal these young guys' stuff.
Now, yo, hold on. Now we gotta find out Shane where he took the endurance from. Because you know, I mean, look, if he already took 2, that means he took all 3. So where he got endurance from?
That's crazy,
on, man.
Yo, I'm dead, man.
Yeah, man.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's serious, man. Like I said, man, you don't.
And you're right. They are, and they are.
That's why their leaders worldly. That's why your leaders worldly. If your leaders were, if the elders out of order, the hierarchy is gonna fall. Think about it.
I said this months ago. I said, why yourself Pull-Up Boys? There's already guys out here calling themselves Pull-Up Boys. That's some rap stuff, gangster stuff. Fall back off of that. We supposed to be the Most High. Why y'all still in that saying that? Come on, man.
I guess the disciples was all Pull-Up Boys.
Right. Come on, man.
They was going around to your local hood with their Pull-Up Boy t-shirts.
Right.
Yeah, man. So the guys, them young guys right there, man, they may not believe everything we believe in or don't believe in all. But one thing I will say, they minding their business doing them.
Right.
That's it. If I ever see them, I say, man, Most High bless y'all. Let me tell y'all about the word of God. right? Whether they want to hear
might get them awoke.
Might get them away. Say, man, look, I love y'all. I'm tell you about the word of God. Y'all pull up boys and be seeking out change y'all way. If y'all want to keep doing it, keep doing it. But I'm not gonna try to take on their name. You pulling up, go pull up on them, nigga.
They making money off them. They slogan.
Go pull up on them. Come on, man.
I want to see something.
Yeah, Gary, go ahead, man. We ready to call it. It's like the third week in a row. I cannot get to that video, Shane. It's 26 minutes.
Hey, don't worry. You know what? That was Satan coming at us, bro. He must ain't want us to play it, bro. He done distracted us with some other dudes. We ain't had nothing. They never even been on our show before. I never saw these dudes comment in the comment board. That's why I was kind of confused when I saw them. I'm like, what?
It might not even been them. It could have been somebody who don't like them, want us to go at them.
I don't know, bro.
So it might not even been them.
No, what you gotta do next? What you have to do next time, right? Just do the show, play the video. Don't allow nobody to comment until you've completely finished with everything, and then allow people to comment.
Right. Because I had a video.
You know what I'm saying? That way you can get everything out. You can get everything out, said and done, and then let people come in and comment.
I think LC accepted him because he ain't perpetrating of the fraud in my Suge Knight voice. Right? That's why they accepted him, right? And he probably came bringing some coins, money, gifts, right? And sometimes people can be fooled by that. I think that's how he came, right? But we all know that man, he shovels doodoo, human doodoo for a living, and that's not folly. That's a fact. That might have been him. Some of y'all come with folly. It could have been him. And taking on another campaign. That might have been him.
But that's what I said. I kind of found that strange that we never even talked to them brothers ever. Never met them, never talked to any of them dudes.
Ever. Hey, Dan.
So why would he be talking to us? Like, you don't even know the guys.
Hey, Dane say, wasn't Elijah John? What did John say?
John said no.
What did John say? Don't ask me. Go ask John. You gonna get it? Yeah. What did John say? Don't ask me. Don't look at LC sideways, because everybody can be bamboozled.
Yeah, go ask John. And we all know John. Christ said John is the greatest prophet that ever lived, and Christ said that John would never lie. So when John said, "I am not Elijah," the question is now, did John lie? Yes or no?
Wait, you want me to read it out?
Yeah, read it, and then ask the brother, did John lie? Yes or no?
John 1:19. We're gonna start there. And this is the record of John when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who art thou?" And he confessed and denied not, but confessed, "I am not the Christ." And they asked him,
"You know who?
I am not the Christ."
Because hold on, they thought he was Christ also.
Exactly.
John said, "I'm not Christ either."
It gets better.
Go ahead.
And they asked him, "What then? Art thou Elias?" That means Elijah. And he saith, "I am not."
So don't ask us. What John say?
I am not.
Did I say it?
No, bro.
Did folks say it?
No.
What did John say?
I am not.
John say he is.
I am not.
John says he's not.
Let's crucify him. And they asked him, "What then?"
Hold on, stop. No. John couldn't remember. Give me the precept. And don't give me no remembrance. No. I want to know where John say, show me the scripture where John couldn't remember. John could not remember. Do you remember your last life?
Oh, Lord.
Show me where you existed in your last life. And the
Wait a minute, Qanath. Wait a minute, Qanath. Qanath, he said John said he didn't remember. I have a question for you, brother. Now, Christ said that John is the greatest prophet to ever live. And then Christ said that John will never lie. So my question is to you, was Christ a liar when he said that John will never lie? Or are you a liar? Are you the devil?
That's right. Let me ask you this, brother. What spirit gets judged? John's spirit or Elijah's spirit? Bring your ass on here. Come on, put the link up. Put the link up. Come on here, man. Stop playing.
Bring him.
Everybody want to talk on the
Everybody want to get focused up.
Come on here. You asked me, John didn't. Come on here. Come on this live. Put the link up. I want to know what is
Qanath. Hey, Qanath. I want to say one more thing. To the brother. Why did the Pharisees ask John if he was Elijah? It is because the Pharisees believed in reincarnation. The Pharisees are the first group to teach reincarnation. That's why they asked John, "Are you Elijah?" Because the Pharisees. So guess what that makes you? That makes you a Pharisee and an enemy of the Messiah.
Was Christ reincarnated? Come on, man. Come on, get on here.
Get effed up. Get foped up. Oh, man.
And how many times do you get reincarnated? Which spirit gets judged? If it's a such thing as reincarnated, it should only be 2 people on the planet. Adam and Eve and nothing else.
Oh, man.
If you believe reincarnated, Adam died and Adam come back. Eve died and Eve come back. 2 people and none else.
Adam was that bird that came back.
Yeah. Come on, man.
He was a dove that came and seen the land for Noah.
King Solomon. Come on,
King
man.
Solomon was Christ. What else I don't heard, man? Keep it going, man.
He ain't coming on here. I ain't got it. You know what? Do I want to see your face? Do I want it? That's some hope. You know what? Let's come on here. You ain't got to show your face. Let's come on. Let's deal. Just come on. You ain't got to show your. Put the link in. You ain't got to show your. It's the first time I'm going to go against our rule. Come on here. Boy.
I mean, unless you're that ugly.
Come on here. Put the link on. Let's deal. Because I'm going to ask you some questions. You ask me something. Let's go.
Is he coming up here?
Yeah, he gonna come on you. I want to know that John lied. Some more John can't remember. Show me what John can't remember. Are you all Christ? Man, listen, we're not talking about that, right? What's your name? Are you born? You too ugly? Right, you ugly in spirit.
All people's ignorance.
You ugly in spirit, man, because you saying laugh out loud. Are you gonna come on yell and then we're gonna block you forever?
I'm too ugly. Seriously, they ain't playing games.
Are you gonna come on or get blocked? The link is in the room. Are you gonna come on? You ain't gotta show your ugly face. You said you too ugly. You ain't gotta show your ugly face. Nah, you can't. Okay, bye. Block him. Nah, you can't get past the first. Listen, the first hurdle, which spirit gets judged? John or Elijah? Which one gets judged?
Hey, Qanath.
That's how, brother.
Hey, Qanath, had the brother read John verse 29 and 30.
Wait.
Read John, right? Chapter 1. Read verse 29 and 30.
He wants you to jump down.
Got it. 29 and 30.
Yeah, read that.
The next day, John seeth Yahawashi coming unto him, and said, Behold, the Lamb of God, which taketh away the sin of the world. This is he of whom I say, After me cometh a man which is preferred before me. He was before me.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Now watch this. Now watch this here. Verse 31 is going to kill this also, this lie, right? Of John being Elijah. Read verse 31.
And I knew him not, that he should be made manifest to Israel. Therefore am I come baptizing with the water.
And John says he knew. Wait a minute. John said that he knew Christ not. Right? He said, I knew him not, but he said Christ was before me. So guess what? Christ was in heaven at the right hand of the Father, before he came down, as King David said. And guess what? Elijah.
Oh, he cut Yehuda cut off. First of all, let me say, hold on, Yehuda cut off. Let me say this to you. Elijah, did he die, Negro? Reincarnation, because you're supposed to die in reincarnation. Did he was he swept up in the whirlwind, or did he die?
He came back as Amos.
All right. So hold on. Reincarnation means you pass away and come back. So did Elijah die? The scripture say he came what? In the spirit of Elijah.
Exactly. But the thing is though, Qanath. Exactly. But the thing is, Qanath, he said that Christ, John said, I knew Christ. I knew him not. I did not know him. He was before me, but I knew him not. But guess what? Elijah knew Christ in heaven, because Elijah was taken to heaven. But he said, John says that I knew him not. So this shows you also that John was not Elijah, because he just said,
exactly,
I knew him not. And he said he was before me. Christ was before me in heaven. Elijah was taken to heaven. He said that I knew him not. That kills that lie also.
They thought John was also Christ. Right. They thought John was Christ too. He said, and John had to tell you dummies twice. Yeah. Thrice.
Thrice. There you go. Grace said thrice.
You know what I'm saying? No.
3 times.
No. And it's just like, how many times I gotta tell you I'm not? Well, you just don't remember, nigga. That's how you sound. But Christ, who you believe, Christ or your own understanding? To prophesy meaning he's telling what? Truth. So was he alive like you would have said? Read that again, Al.
I'm gonna read 30 again. I'm gonna start over, Yehuda. It says, this is he of whom I say, after me cometh a man which is preferred before me. For he was before me, and I knew him not, but that he should be made manifest to Israel. Therefore am I come baptizing with the water. 32. And John bare record, saying, I saw the Spirit descending from heaven like a dove, and it abide upon him.
Exactly.
And I knew him not.
And I knew him not.
He said again, and I knew him not.
Exactly.
But he that sent me to baptize with the water, the same said unto me, upon whom thou shalt see the Spirit descending and remaining on him. The same as he which baptized with the Holy Spirit.
Let me say something real quick. It's twice or thrice in that verse. If you use the word spirit coming on him. It's like the same spirit he put on Moses, he put on other 70 elders. It's the spirit. That spirit is of the Most High. Right? So he said the spirit of Elijah. That spirit is talking about the spirit of the Most High put on Elijah. The spirit of the Most High put on Christ. The spirit of the Most High put on Moses. So on and so forth. Right? It's that spirit. What is that spirit? That spirit is what? The word. What's wrong with you? That is the spirit that it's talking about, man. That is, read that part about the spirit again.
And verse 32. And John bare record, saying, I saw the Spirit descending from heaven like a dove, and it abide upon him.
And hold on, that spirit came down and abide what? On him. That spirit came down and abide on him. That's the word. Read, keep going.
And I knew him not. But he that sent me to baptize with the water, the same said unto me, upon whom thou shalt see the Spirit descending.
The what?
The Spirit descending.
The Spirit descending, watch.
And remaining on him.
And remaining on him. The Spirit remaining on that body, that flesh. The Spirit remaining on him.
The same is he which baptized with the Holy Spirit.
Come on, man, get out of here.
And why did he baptize with the Holy Spirit? He baptized with the Holy Spirit because Christ is the that Spirit that came down from heaven. But it says also, and I knew him not. But you say, Negro, that John the Baptist was Elijah.
Exactly. Watch this.
But Elijah was in heaven with the Messiah. Go ahead.
Yehuda, what's that verse? I can't remember right now. And you told me this verse. I was like, man, this is powerful. That verse, do y'all know why they call John the Baptist Elijah? Because John was doing something Elijah did.
Right. That's good. Matter of fact, go read verse 25 first, brother, and then we'll go get it. Read verse 25.
Right.
Give me a second. Here we go.
We're gonna show you why they thought he was Elijah. Because John was doing something Elijah did.
Exactly. Read verse 25.
Verse 25. And they asked him and said unto him, why baptizest thou then, if thou be not that Christ, nor Elias, neither that prophet?
So they asked, yeah, one more time, yeah.
And they asked him and said unto him, why baptizest thou then, if thou be not that Christ, nor Elias, neither that prophet?
Right.
Exactly. But it goes to show you also. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
John answered them, saying, I baptize with water, but there standeth one among you whom ye know not.
Watch this. Hold on real quick. Let you in. They asked, why are you baptizing if you're not Elijah or Christ? Why are you doing this? I'm forgetting real quick. I want you to come because I can't remember that verse. And this is the part you need to understand. It's a question asked because why they asked, they didn't say why you. They didn't say why you changing your shoes. Read this part again.
All right. He said, okay, we're gonna jump down to 25 again. And they asked him and said unto him, why baptizest thou then, if thou be not that Christ, nor Elias, neither that prophet?
So I asked him, why is he baptizing if he not Christ or Elijah?
Exactly. But notice he says Christ also. Exactly. He says Christ also. He said, if you're not Christ, meaning the Messiah, nor Elijah. But he said, why do you baptize if you're not Christ, the Messiah, or Elijah? And this is the question that goes over many people's heads, right? But the question lies in 1 Kings chapter 18.
Say it again.
The question lies in the book of 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 30 through 40.
Right. And now you're gonna see why they asked him, why is he doing, why you baptizing like Elijah or Christ?
Exactly, because these Pharisees and scribes, they knew the Torah, they knew the Old Testament, right? That's why they asked him that question. But like I said, the answer lies in 1 Kings chapter 18. So let's go to 1 Kings chapter 18.
That's verse 30, right?
Exactly.
All right. And Elijah said unto all the people, come near unto me. And all the people came near unto him. And he repaired the altar of the Lord that was broken down.
Right.
And Elijah took 12 stones according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Jacob, unto whom the word of the Lord came, saying, Israel shall be thy name. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of the Lord, and he made a trench about the altar as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put the wood in order, and cut the bullock in pieces, and laid him on the wood, and said, fill 4 barrels with water, and pour it on the burnt sacrifice and on the wood. And he said,
go ahead.
And he said, do it the second time. And they did it the second time.
Put what on the wood?
The sacrifice.
Go ahead.
The burnt offering.
And what else? He says he filled 4 barrels with water.
You feel what?
4 barrels of water.
You filled 4 barrels of what?
4 barrels of water.
Right, go ahead.
And poured it on a burnt sacrifice of wood.
Uh-huh.
And he said, do it the second time. And they did it the second time. And he said, do it the third time. And they did it the third time.
And what did they do the first, the second, and third time?
Fill the 4 barrels of water.
With water.
Right.
That's the sacrifice with water.
And this here was a form of baptism made by Elijah. Right? And the scribes and the Pharisees, they understood this here. They understood this.
Want me to keep going?
Keep going. Verse 35.
And the water ran round about the altar, and he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass, at the time of the offering of the evening sacrifice, Elijah the prophet came near and said, Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art God in Israel, and that I am thy servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word. Keep going on.
Read 37 and 38.
Hear me, O Lord, hear me, that this people may know that thou art the Lord God, and that thou hast turned their heart back again. Then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench.
Stop right there. Well, now when you go back to the book of John, the Pharisees said, why didn't you, right? If you're not the Christ, meaning the Messiah.
That last part.
I got cut off. Okay. So the Pharisees ask, if you are not the Messiah, the Christ, or he says, or Elijah, then why do you baptize? What did John say? John says, I baptize you with water, but Christ shall baptize you with fire. You understand? And the Holy Ghost. Right. So right in verse 38, it says, and then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and it licked up the water that was in the trench. So this was a form of baptism by Elijah. And the scribes and the Pharisees, they knew about 1 Kings and Elijah. They knew about this baptism right here. That's why they asked him, if you are not the Elijah, then why do you baptize as Christ or the Messiah did? So this is what it's talking about right here. This is it. 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 30 through 40. This is the answer right here.
Real quick, right. Let me say this. The brother said break down. Dang, I just saw it. What happened to it?
Second Corinthians 1:37.
Right. And you're right. This plays some part of what you're saying. Right. So I mean,
because John, I didn't mean to cut you off, Qanath. John says that Christ shall baptize you with fire and the Holy Ghost. He said, I baptize you with water. That's why the Pharisees says, if you are not the Christ or Elijah. Notice they said Christ or Elijah.
Right. See, that, and Elijah was baptized with what? Water.
With water, exactly.
Niggas, oh. Excuse me, guys. This is Elijah. John said, no, I'm not. This must be Elijah doing the same thing Elijah did.
Ain't quick and I'm quick. I'm not Elijah.
Now I hope the guy that said, what did he say? What's the guy said something here? Come aboard. He didn't remember. He didn't remember. He said he didn't remember. Well, I hope you can remember 2 Kings. This is the reason why they thought he was Elijah. Elijah was doing the same thing. That's fine.
And Elijah did not die. You cannot be reincarnated. You have to die.
Transform.
Elijah never died.
He never died, Negro.
All right, Negroes.
I believe some of these guys. You know what I believe, honestly? I believe. You know what I believe, honestly? I'm being serious right now. I truly believe that many of these brothers, when they was growing up, they was in special ed class. I honestly believe it, bro. I really believe these dudes was in special ed class when they was growing up. I'm not trying to be funny. I used to teach. I'm telling you, I believe some of these dudes, when they was growing up, they was in special ed classes. When they was in high school and middle school.
They had the shirt on.
Hey, you, Isaiah. Come on, brother. Come in the room. Because 2nd Esdras 1-37 is multitask with that scripture, and I think I know where you're going with that. Because that's dealing with the 10 tribes, also with Christ on some. I mean, you used to do a lot. I'm not understanding that. I'm trying to, and that's all caps. I'm not understanding exactly where you going with that, but I've been trying to. Are you okay? So hold on.
I'm just sharing something.
Moderator, put the link in the room.
He said 2nd Esdras what? 2nd Esdras chapter 1
and 37. I'm trying to, but before we try to get into it, I want to know where you're going with that, because I kind of have an idea where you're going with that, you know. But talking about Yehuda, I'm not. Let's get you on so you can talk about it. We don't want to try to guess where you're trying to go with the scripture, because you know all scripture, one verse has many different understanding leading to that same understanding. So I'm not sure exactly where you're going with it. That's all. I'm not sure.
And he did say second Esdras the first chapter, right?
One. Okay, I'm gonna read it. You say 2nd Esdras chapter 1 and verse
chapter 1 and read it. 37. Okay.
It says, and take witnesses the grace of the people. Am I saying? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I take 2 witnesses the grace of the people to come, whom little ones rejoice. That's the thing, little ones. See, that's why I don't want to read this, because I need to know who you think the little ones is. But we'll keep on going.
In fact, no, Qanath, wait, Qanath, I'm glad he told you to read verse 37. Let's do even better, Qanath. Let's back up and start at verse 24. Now watch this. Don't the brother who said read verse 37, don't go nowhere. Qanath, do me a favor. Back up and read verse 24, and we're gonna read it all the way down. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me put my glasses.
I'm glad the brother. I am glad the brother said read verse 37. I'm so glad he said it.
You said, right, me too, because that's why I said when it said little ones, you said us.
Let's get more content. Let's get more content. Let's read. Start at verse 24.
I got it, Yehuda. I'm gonna bring it up.
Now hold on. Before you do that, they're going to create controversy because people don't have to. Go ahead, Yehuda. They don't have to understand who the us is.
Well, I'm about to show them something. Don't go nowhere, brother. Please, my man. Read verse 24.
I don't know why he can't come on though. Go ahead.
What shall I do unto thee, O Jacob? Now Judah will not obey me. I will turn me to other nations, and to those I give my name, that they may keep my statutes.
Stop right there. God says, what shall I do unto thee, O Jacob? Who is Jacob?
The forefather of Yasha'Allah.
He says, O Jacob, and then he says, thou Judah. Jacob, he's talking about the 10 tribes. That's what he's talking about. O Jacob, and then he says, thou Judah, he says, will not obey me. Right? He says, I will turn me to other nations, because he said that the nation of Israel would not obey him. Right? Read verse 25.
Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. When ye desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you. Whensoever ye shall call upon me, ye have defiled your hands with blood. Your feet are swift to commit slaughter.
Stop right there. So he said in verse 24, he said, stop right there. He said in verse 24, what shall I do unto you, O Jacob, meaning the so-called northern kingdom? And then he says, and Judah, the so-called southern kingdom. He said, will not obey me. I will turn myself to other nations, seeing ye have forsaken me. He said, I will forsake you. Now read verse 27.
Ye have not as it were forsaken. Go ahead. Yea, have not as it were forsaken me, but your own selves, saith the Lord.
God says that wait. God says that you did not forsake me, right? He said, ye have not as it were forsaken me, but you forsake your own selves. You did it to yourselves. Read verse 28.
Thus saith the Almighty Lord, have I not prayed you as a father his sons, as a mother her daughters, and as a nurse her young babes?
Verse 29.
That ye would be my people, and I should be your God. That ye be my children, I should be your father.
Right. God says, have not. Wait. God says, have not I been a father to you, the nation of Israel? Read verse 30.
I gather you together as a hen gather her chicken under her wings, cast you out under her wings. But now, what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face.
Stop right there. He says, I gather you together as a hen gather her chickens under her wings. Who recited this here? Who said the same exact thing that we just read right here in Ezra? Hey, do me a favor, Qanath. My brother, hold your spot. Qanath, go grab Matthew, the book of Matthew, chapter 23, and read verse 37. Hold your spot right there, my brother. Hold your spot. Hey, Qanath, before you read it, my brother, read that one more time. Verse 30.
I gather you together, the hen gather her chicken under her wings. But now, what shall I do unto you? I will cast you out from my face.
And Qanath, read the book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 37.
Right. O Jerusalem, thou that killeth the prophets, and stone them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children, keyword, children, together, even as a hen together her chickens under her wings, and ye would not.
Now you see what Christ quoted from, right? He quoted from 2nd Ezra. Right. He quoted right here.
But you know what?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go. You go.
What I want to say is, yeah. Listen. Let me say this, brother. The whole time Yehuda was telling the brother to read, and he was giving his breaking down. We had to break down. He was not listening respectfully. He was typing, read, stop, saying, he was doing all that, and we good. But you gotta give him his chance. Maybe you gotta log back on so you can get in and give your understanding on it. Not to debate one of them. I want to know where you come from with it too, because it's more than one understanding on it, because it evolves. Like you said, children, us, and yeah, it is us, but who is the us in that children? Right?
No, Qanath, let's continue. Let's continue, because he's about to get cut all up. Watch, I'm about to show you something. Watch this, Qanath. My brother, read verse 31.
Ye off, I will turn my face from you, from your solemn feast days, your new moons, and your circumcisions have I forsaken. I
Verse
said
32.
unto you, my servant, I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom you have taken and slain. And
stop. Hold on, before you break that down, right? Children slain. I want you to keep this in your mind. What he just said here. Talking about children earlier, whatever, and then prophet is slain. That means somebody's been slain and gone. Go ahead.
I sent unto you my servants, the prophets. That family.
No, go ahead.
He broke up.
Go ahead.
Okay. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom you have taken and slain, and tore their bodies in pieces.
Who's that?
Stop right there. Who did the Jews?
Yeah, I want him to put a comment board. Who was the ones they tore in pieces?
Yeah, what prophet did the Jews killed and ripped the body, tore the bodies in pieces? What prophet was that?
That's right.
You don't want to talk about us. I'm about to show you something. Let's see what God's going to say about the nation of Israel because of their wickedness.
Now, hold on. You said many. Come on, man. Man. All right. This.
He's not coming on, basically.
He said many, Yehuda.
It was only one prophet whose body was torn into pieces, Negro, and that was Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah. That's facts. Read verse 33, my brother, 33.
Thus saith the Almighty Lord, your house is desolate. I will cast you out as the wind doeth stubble.
Stop right there. God says that your house will be desolate. Let's see when the nation of Israel houses became desolate. Read verse 34.
And your children shall not be fruitful, for they have despised my commandment, and doing a thing that's evil before me.
Stop right there. God says that you despised my commandment. Read verse 35.
Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, ye shall
wait. God said these people have not what of him?
Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, ye shall believe me.
He said that a people will
I have showed. Well, I have showed no signs, yet they shall do that I am commanding them.
God says that a people will come that never heard of him, that will believe on him, that he never showed no signs or miracles to. Who's these people that God never showed miracles to, that never believed on him, that never knew him? Who are these people? Read verse 36.
I'm waiting for the answer on that. Yeah. Hold on, before you see verse 36. Can you give us an answer to that real quick, brother? Comment board. What
in the comment board? Exactly.
In the comment board, can you tell us what that was real quick before we go there?
Yeah, who are these people?
Go there. Can you tell me what that?
Exactly. It says that shall come, which not having heard of me, right? Yet shall believe on me, to whom I have shown no signs, meaning no miracles. He only showed miracles to the nation of Israel. So who are these people?
Now hold on. You asked us to read this, right? So we read it. We started back early, so we want to know before we continue to read it. It's them people.
Who are they?
How you pronounce that?
Oh, Uzziah.
Yeah. Who's that? Don't say read it again. Okay, read it again. Read it again.
Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, yet shall believe me, to whom I have showed no signs, yet they shall do that I have commanded them.
God said these people shall come that never heard of him.
Hold on, Yehuda. He said his answer is us in the later days. What you mean us? We hear this word now. So that's not us. Who is that talking about? And you say
Negro.
keep reading. No, that sounds like a Christian, brother. Keep reading. Keep reading. Keep reading.
God says these people never heard of him. They never heard of him. What is God talking about?
You hearing this word right now. You hear it right now. It's in this book.
Special ed is a bad drug.
You read it right now. Don't say keep reading. You just said that's us. You read it right now. Somebody never heard it. That's why we ask. Listen, not trying to go. Don't take my passion for this. You know, don't take it like that. Read it again. Listen, because I said you was following me, but it's another part to it.
Nice and slow. Your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, yet shall believe me, to whom I have showed no signs, yet they shall do. Right, no signs, yet shall do that have commanded.
Well, stop right there. Listen, let's stop playing games. Do me a favor, brother. Go to the book of Amos and read chapter 3 and read verse 2. And then Qanath, you go to the book of Matthew, chapter 2, and let's read and see what Christ says. Let's stop playing games. Right. Let's see who are these people that God never showed no signs to, that never knew him.
And then when we do that, we're going to have to come back. Let the brother come on another time because go ahead. Okay, go ahead. And then we'll go to Matthew.
Yeah, go to Amos chapter 3, read verse 2.
Okay, all praises. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore will I punish you for all your iniquities.
God says that you have only I known the nation of Israel. Now read verse 35 in 2nd Ezra one more time.
It says, your houses will I give to a people that shall come, which not having heard of me, yet shall believe me, to whom I have shown no signs, yet they shall do that I have commanded them.
Right.
You see that? Now go to the book of Matthew, right? Chapter 2, read verse 30 through. You know what? We're not gonna read all of it. Let's go to Matthew chapter 2 though. Matthew 2. When you get there, right? Let me see here. No, I'm sorry. No, Matthew chapter 23. Matthew 23. I'm gonna show you something real fast. Let's see what Christ says. Matthew 23. When you get to read verses 37 through 39. Matthew 23, verses 37 through 39.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stoneth them which are sent unto thee. How often would I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gather her chickens under her wings, and he would not. We just read the same thing in the Old Testament.
Read verse 38 and 39.
Behold, your house is left unto you desolate, for I say unto you, you shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord.
So Christ just said the same thing. He said that your houses will be left desolate.
Yep, same as Ezra.
Same as Ezra. Now we're trying to find out who are these people. The same thing. Now who are these people that's coming that shall possess these houses? Who are these people? Now let's go back in 2nd Ezra. Read verse 37. The verse. This is the verse that Negro wanted.
I take you witness the grace of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I said.
Stop right there. So verse 37 is the answer to verse 36. When it says, verse 37 is the answer to verse 35. It says, your houses will I give to a people right? It says, you can hear me, right?
Which one you want to read again? I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was having some problems. I'm good. I was having some problems. So basically, when you read verse 37, no. I'm real quick, right? When you read verse 37, that is the answer to verse 35. It says, your houses will I give to another people that shall come, just as Christ just said, behold, your houses will be left desolate. Verse 37 is these people. Now read verse 38.
It says, and now, brother, behold, what glory is see the people that cometh from the east.
Now who are these people coming from the east? These are the Romans that came from the east that destroyed Jerusalem. That's why God says in 2nd Ezra and Christ says that your houses will be left desolate. When did that happen? That happened in 70 AD.
Listen. Hey, brother, you know what? At the end of the day, let me say this. We done with it.
You say it again. Us.
Okay, so we done with it.
Wait, Qanath. One more killer verse, and then we done. Just one more verse, Qanath. I gotta do this. 2nd Ezra, the second chapter, my brother, do me a favor. Jump down and read. Let me make sure I got it right. Read verse 10. This is the killer right here. Verse 10. Let's see what God says about these people that's going to come that never knew him. Read verse 10. 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 10.
Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto them.
Read that one more time. I don't think people caught this. Read that nice and slow. Tell my people. Who is this God talking about? God is calling these Gentiles his people. Why? Because he got fed up with the nation of Israel. That's why he says, your houses will be made desolate. And that happened in 70 AD. Read it one more time.
Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel.
Which I would have given unto Israel. So right here, God is calling these Gentiles his people. Oh, Judah, you just making it up. Okay, Qanath, allow me, Qanath, to get the witness, Qanath. Just allow me to do this, Qanath. He said, he said, tell my people, right? Right. Tell my people.
Right.
Now let's go. Let's go to the book of Daniel. Let's get the witness. Let's get the witness to what Ezra just said. He says, "Tell my people that I'm going to give them Jerusalem, in which I would have given." He said, "I would have given to the nation of Israel." Let's go to Daniel real quick. Let's see who these people are. Go to Daniel, right? Chapter 9 and read verse 25. This is the witness to 2nd Ezra chapter 2 verse 10. This is the witness right here.
Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and to build Jerusalem unto the Messiah, the prince shall be 7 weeks and 62 weeks. The street shall be built again, and the wall even in troublous times.
Now read verse 26 and we'll be done. Verse 26.
And after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not himself.
He will be killed. He will be crucified. Go ahead.
The people of the prince that shall come shall destroy the city.
Wait. The people, read that real slow. The people of who shall come and destroy the sanctuary, destroy Jerusalem in 7 AD?
The people of the prince.
Who's the prince?
That shall come.
That shall come. Go ahead.
that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary.
Thank you. You can stop right there. You can stop right there. It said the people of the prince, Christ is the Prince of Peace. He's the prince that shall come and destroy Jerusalem. That happened in 70 AD. So God says, I'm going to give these people, and God called them his people. That's why it says the people of the prince, the people of Christ, they shall come and destroy Jerusalem. That and Rome did not have no kingship. They had what you call a democracy like we have. They didn't believe in kingship. That's why they killed Caesar, Julius Caesar, because they thought he was trying to become a king. That's why they killed him. So it says the people of the prince shall come. So they was calling these Gentiles God's people that shall come and destroy the city. Who destroyed the city in 70 AD? Romans. So when you go back to verse 10 in 2nd Ezra, one more time, thus says the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people, these Gentiles, that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, right? That's a tough pill to swallow. Go ahead, Qanath.
Tough pill. He's eliminate with it.
Yeah, with that, I hope everybody be edified. It's late. It's 12:30. We don't it's like 9 something. So it's 9 or 10.
Yeah, because look, almost 3 hours. So yeah, you got it. 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, shalom. Grace and peace. Grace and peace. We'll talk tomorrow, Qanath. Grace and peace.
No doubt. Grace and peace. The brother, we read it. We might have different understandings on it. I hope that you can give us your understanding because it has different. It goes in more than one place. You know, it leads you to different places. So hope you can come on. I don't know why every time a lot of times people come on, it's one of this like going to rampant on. Oh, you're wrong. We're gonna deal with this instead of trying to build. Let's build and we disagree. We just disagree. You know, but Most High bless all of you. Kind of got us off topic with that, and that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, this thing come in and throw you off.
I think next time I can never write a comic book because I gotta watch my moderators, but we'll deal more with other things, different doctrines, and just keep on bringing it out. So again, Most High bless you all. Feel free to donate to Qanath Land Fund or y'all Land Fund. We doing it.
Thank you, Star.
And that's doing it right. Thank you, Star. Lima.
Thank you, Star, for the Yashapa _flavor _sea gel. Thank you, Star.
Give a shout out to Star for praises.
Yeah, my wife, Yashapa flavor sea moss gel. That's an Instagram. Hit us up on that. Most High bless y'all, man. Hey, look. Most High bless you all. We out 5,000.
Shalom.
Shalom, man. Hey, Shashem, you going to bed?
Look, he's snoring in the back.
Shashem, you going to bed?
Wake up, man.
Let's see if you're here. Shah. Let's see, I gotta bring him back. He going to bed. God bless y'all. We can't. I want to leave with the music, but obviously he done fell off to sleep. That man working 3 minutes a day. I like he working 24 hours. That man working 3 minutes a day. He said, by the time he finish on, he home all day. You know what I'm saying? No, this
what you put out a song?
Yeah, I want to play it, but he got he has it. Let me call. Hold on, y'all. Because he has a song.
Put me in time out. That wasn't cool.
I didn't put you in time out. So I don't know who did it. That's the moderators. I didn't do it.
It's not cool when you run your mouth on a backtrack keyboard and ask to come on and you act like a coward. That's not cool. Everybody has a chance to be a man, a lion, a lioness to come on here and express how they feel. Stop hiding behind a damn keyboard. It's 2020. Show your damn face. If you're ugly, cover your face, but show your face.
I didn't say that. You know, go ahead and do your thing. Try to go ahead and let me try to call him. Hold on, y'all. I know everybody want to hear the song. Let me try to get him on here. Try to get this song on.
Probably said someone who's in timeout. He ain't no timeout. I don't harass. Oh my God, man. Female or dude?
That's my brother. He good, man.
Oh, it was Uji.
He's usually a good dude.
Oh, Uji?
He's a good brother. He just, we debate.
He sure.
All right, Shaw Sham, he can't come on and play the music.
Oh, he knocked out?
Yeah, Sham knocked out everybody.
Oh, damn. Somebody give us some of that good old Hebrew spiritual music in the background.
Nah, because it's like our page. I did it before.
Shalom, man. Shalom, Most High bless.
Shalom, family, be blessed.
Shalom.